All right, stream. Hello. Happy Thursday. Should be on track to kill Lura tonight if we can play well. So that's exciting. Let's make sure we got everything ready. I think so. So let's get into comms. Get going.
Got in here.
Feather, brother.
I guess that's fair.
40% move speed.
I should naturally.
But like
also,
here,
mage is way slower.
like look at this.
Yeah,
look at
mage
this
is actually the
replay.
slowest.
Look at this replay briefly and tell me if I'm fucking copied then.
You can invis one of them, and that's it.
Just for record, is this the one where me and Donnie and Riv do live, or is this the other one? The other one was fucked.
This is another guild. This is like a
Oh,
random
okay.
log I
I'm with you.
picked.
Okay.
This is just someone else doing it.
Hold on.
Can you see
Pause it
them
for
do
2
stars?
seconds. 2 seconds. 2
This
seconds.
is them doing star splitters first too, so we get the whole context.
So they should start running at 8:55. So let's see if they run before that or after that.
I was looking. Yeah, I was using the Casper.
Oh.
This is their right. This is their right. Their left just went off.
Oh, I
There's
actually
their
can't
left
use
going
this
off.
because they're crazy far ahead in time, aren't they? They kill it at 8:41.
Yeah. Watch them move already. And then it casts.
Let me see in terms of cast time where my thing
When it
is.
started, they basically quarter turned the room or like 20%.
So what I
Oh,
do?
so they're running like a third of the room every time, basically.
Yeah, like it honestly, like if you just look at it, like they're just really far ahead of the mechanic when they do it.
NSRT has a
Like as soon as that goes off, or almost as soon as 2 goes off, they're like moving to the right side of the circle.
So I have, like I said, I have a timer, and basically what my plan was is that I have it set for 5 seconds, and I was gonna kind of do like a, 4, 3, and then as 3 hit, I was gonna kind of like tap right, 2, tap right, 1, and then start running, so people see the circle like move, we're going. So that way people are already in the mindset of like, oh shit, it's moving. If I just start running, I might fuck people. So I was just gonna give it like 2 little tappies.
So I guess it's up to right side what they want to do, but I did watch Reg's VOD, that clip he sent. And it seems like, in my opinion, you guys should roar the first move in P3 and you should gate the second one. Because we were talking about Reg's roar yesterday and we had to like change the roar timing in P3 to like work in P4. That's like
Yeah, I already have a roar assigned there. I keep forgetting to use it, but yeah, I could roar there, and then it'll be back up for sure.
But yeah, like I
Roar
noticed
first,
that
gate second.
Trisket was gating first, but actually you probably should gate second. I always feel like gating the second one's the bigger move anyway.
yes, it is.
So like it's probably better to have the gate for that one regardless, because the first one's kind of a little baby move.
Their logs up.
What do you mean?
I'm logging. Yeah.
I can. Oh no, you're making a cauldron.
Oh, I
Okay.
see him.
So to give you rough
Oh, I need to put more
reference,
stone.
Yeah. Zay needs to be 4th on second on that kick.
Yeah, I just copied. I don't know how it's wrong, but
It's just because Zan's been like every kick times 2.
Bill, while we're closing all this up, do you have that still up, or did you close it?
No, I still have it.
Can you go back to their first move really quick so I can see something?
Mage Dawn is in Zan's spot, right? And Zan's where break is.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so 1 goes off. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, move. So they're moving pretty much at the exact same time we will be.
Yeah.
according to like what I did like the math, and it's after the third one goes off, there's a 2-second wait, and then we start moving. So I think we are doing that movement.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I wasn't saying like anything was getting done wrong. Sorry, I was just looking at it yesterday.
I'm upset, and I think we should call the raid week.
Yeah, it's been a good week.
That's been a good week.
See you Monday. Let's call it.
Okay, I put markers down. Put a feast down. Sorry, just running around. Here is main stat, bottom of the stairs, left side. You guys put pots down or not yet?
No. I think
Not
Silent's
yet.
gonna do it.
Pots or flasks?
Do you have secondary? Oh, thank you.
Who?
I could do
It's
pods.
outside. I'm just guessing because it's outside and at the lab.
Oh yeah, I have stuff. I have both too. So you want to
If
drop
you want to do
pots?
both, do both. But I can do it if you don't have it.
Okay.
Let's fucking do it!
All right, let's kill it tonight so we can sell it next week.
Nobody gets him out. Actually, we need to get Sporter Hall of Fame. So
Yep. So let's
I
kill
just
it now.
want to get treated with
All right, and I am going to be doing commentary tonight, like I was doing past couple nights. Like it helped me play better,
Here's a reward.
and I think it'd be cool to have on the kill VOD. So, ramping here, starting at 25 seconds, finishing with a Swiftmend.
5,
I
4,
apparently don't have mage food, so
2,
finishing the ramp here as the pull starts.
spirits in 1.
Invoke and trying to fit in one more Soul of the Forest before Tranquility. And then just spinning some globals before these crystals come out. Putting one on each crystal, one regrowth on each crystal. Using Nature Swiftness, prioritizing keeping my abundance stacks high. Gonna go ahead and cast Wild Growth. They picked up before I could finish the cast. Dodging glaives here. We're already good where we're standing. Do we go downstairs? Nope. So we don't have to do anything here, we're just gonna heal.
Stampeding roar in 15.
As we move, I am gonna go ahead and get my Heart of the Wild off. I don't need the mana right now, but it times out better for the intermission I found if I do it now. Let me go ahead and re-extend my hots. And once everybody's in range, we are roaring right now, running through the beam and ramping. Watching for the glaives as we move, because it's easy to get clipped.
Spirits in 15.
And I'm prioritizing putting rejuves on the crystal people first. Gonna finish my ramp. Uh-oh.
Let's go again.
Looks like I missed a kick. Oh! Didn't quite make it to the middle. To save repair costs.
Just thought I'd get it over with quickly.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
My shit smooth off.
It's okay, Break missed his kick, it's fine. The hell?
Yeah, come on, break.
He must be out of range, dude.
Need some longer legs.
Let me get mage food.
Johnny, I whispered you, but I can't apparently see any whisper.
Yeah, I thought I moved it. But
No,
maybe
it's-
someone else moved it.
I was gonna say it's fine if you did. I didn't know, so I didn't know if I should be rallying early or rallying on time. That's why.
Riv will look at that after this.
The
5,
first one.
4,
Yeah, it's
3,
definitely not there.
2, 1.
Tranquility in 1.
Alright, ramping into pull here. Getting one more Soul of the Forest cast off, and then Tranquility. And buying time with the wild growth
sorry,
and stuff
this-
before the crystals
oh, we're
happen.
dead again.
Oh, we're dead.
Yes, the second interrupt.
Glaives.
Yeah, it's in there.
Okay, and you just scooted it forward a little.
Pretty sure that was good.
Memory game.
Didn't even know we had pulled.
Do we need a second to fix this?
I didn't even know we had pulled.
No,
I
not
don't know
not you.
what
not
they're
you.
talking. I don't know what they're talking about.
What about
No.
rally? I think I moved it back, but I can move it forward.
No. If you moved it back, it's fine. That's all I needed to know. I just didn't know if you moved it. That's all.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
We're good. We're good. Figure out your interrupts. Yesterday we had more P3 than P1s or whatever it was, so we're a little behind schedule now.
I didn't even. touch the
Riv, I
boss
think I
level.
did it right.
Yep, we're good.
Alright, cool. We're doing a stream together. Yeah, we're doing a stream together with 3 other streams from the guild, so that's pretty cool. I've never done that before.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility in 1.
Alright, ramping into pull here, trying to get one more Swiftmend off before I Tranquility. And after Tranquility, I have a couple globals before the crystals come out. Alright, now we're getting 1 regrowth on each crystal to benefit from the cleave healing. Using our nature swiftness. Let's go ahead and see if we can. I need to stop trying for that wild growth that always gets cancelled. Watching these glaives. We're about to
Tank glaive
go
for boss.
downstairs potentially. Yep. So we have 1 click here to do.
It's going back through behind us.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Coming back through again.
Okay, and as we're getting in position, I'm going to go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild for mana. I don't need it right now, but it times out better for the intermission if I do it early. Go ahead and get my Iron Bark on cooldown on COVID because he's a little low. Roaring once everybody is visible. Watching for glaives as we move because this is usually when I get hit. And as I'm ramping here, I'm going to go ahead and Bark Skin, both for the healing amp and then also in case I get clipped by a glaive while I'm ramping. Using Innervate on the Holy Pally.
Behind us, just careful behind us this entire time.
And helping out with soaks and the crystals now.
Tank glaive through boss. Despawned.
Memory game.
I was standing where I should not have been. I'm surprised I didn't get a crystal accidentally there. Okay, we were red, so we have 2 clicks. The first one needs to be pressed as soon as possible so it doesn't interfere with blue's
That
clicks.
X was late. Does anyone-
Stampeding Roar in
X is
15.
5, circles 3.
Collect through boss. Beams.
Had a brain fart there. Okay, so that was... I'll have to look back and see what that was.
Invoke the spirits in 15.
Collect through boss. Inside.
Did I click too early or what? I thought I did that right.
Glaives.
I don't know.
Close.
Need to reload. Should I'm having to click my group every time it's not working.
Was that memory game me? I thought I did mine
No,
right.
that was 100% me.
Okay.
I
It
just
was- it
did
was
not
3.
click.
sweaters.
Yo,
It's like raid plan day 1.
I know, and I literally mentioned it, and I was told, don't worry about it, so.
What are you talking about? It's literally on the raid plan.
And I literally brought it up. Like day 1.
I'm ready.
Alright, ramping into pull here. Getting my first Swiftmend off as soon as I get my first 2 rejuves to extend. And then I'm going to use this next Swiftmend as my marker to go ahead and drink before the pull starts. Putting my last few hots on myself so that they can be the longest lasting.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, finishing my ramp and Convoke. And then Swiftmend is coming up so I can fit in 1 more Soul of the Forest before I Trink. Which actually fit 2 because I had another proc from Convoke. And here we're putting 1 regrowth on each of the crystals. That way we get the cleave healing. I'm going to go ahead and use Nature Swiftness. Prioritizing my abundance stacks.
Glaives.
Okay, and dodging here. Do we go downstairs? Yep, we got the sucky assignment, so we got 2 clicks. The first one needs to be very fast. And then we got a second click.
Stampeding roar in 15.
And as we move, I'm gonna... Oh, I'm already in position. I'm gonna go ahead and do my Heart of the Wild. I don't need the mana yet, but it's helpful to get it on cooldown now because it times out better with the intermission.
Beams.
Positioning in the middle and roaring as soon as everybody is visible on my frames. Watching for glaives here as I move.
Invoke the spirits in 15.
I'm gonna drop that life bloom. Nope, we're good. Okay, finishing my ramp. Gonna be innervating Holy Pally so that he can bomb Holy Lights into the crystals. And let's prioritize our abundance over the crystals and help out with a Nature Swiftness regrowth.
Glaives.
Watching for that glaive. Can finish my regrowth cast as long as I cast it before the glaives appear. We have blue, so we have 1 click here. It is T. Little camera shake helps to see what our mark is. I'll go ahead and Ironbark COVID here, just for a little bit of extra safety.
Left glaive behind us.
Moving into the middle and roaring as soon as everybody gets visible.
Right glaives through beams. Watch out.
Watching these glaives as we move, they're really bad.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
I am denial.
This was the only outcome.
I love Puzzle Box, bro. I fucking love Puzzle Box so much.
You like? I went outer on that one, Bernie.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Alright, starting off the pull timer with ramping, extending my first 2 rejuves, and I'm going to use my Swiftmend timer here to mark when I'm able to drink. I'm doing my last couple hots on myself so that they're the longest lasting. Finishing with a quick
5,
drink.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And ramping into
Tranquil
pull here.
spirits in 1.
And the timing on Swiftman should let me get one more Soul of the Forest off before I Tranquility. And then here doing one regrowth per crystal to help with the cleave healing on them. I'm going to go ahead and send a Nature Swiftness on the lowest health one. I'm prioritizing my abundance stacks here. See if I can get wild growth off before it expires. Finishing my regrowth cast because I started it before the glaives appeared. And we're blue, so we have one click here. And it doesn't have to be super quick because in case red was a little slow,
Stampeding roar in 15.
I'm going to go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild here for the mana. I don't need the mana right now, but it's to help the time out better for going into the intermission. Positioning centrally here and roaring as soon as I can see everybody on frames and running towards the beam. And we're starting to ramp. I'm watching for glaives here because this is an easy spot to accidentally get hit. Finishing ramping.
Behind us.
I'm going to be using Innervate on the Holy Pally here. For the crystals, for big holy lights. Using Nature Swiftness for an instant cast res. And let's help out with the crystals. I'm going to
Glaives.
Mark Skin here for a little bit of extra cleave healing from Everbloom.
Memory
We
game.
did not. Oh man, we just got lucky that we did not clip that. It's because we had a healer down for a bit. Little camera shake helps with seeing what our crystal is.
Beams.
Positioning in the middle and roaring as soon as I could see everybody. Running towards the beam, and we're ramping.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Prioritizing people with crystals.
Left blade through boss.
Admirable, but futile. This was the
Rough start to the night. I think everybody's mentally tunneling on into the fight stuff.
I don't think I kicked because I was trying to soak his thing.
Got a lot to do before we get there, though.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
My bow is at the ready.
So not a comment towards that poll, but I think a lot of people are in like, oh, when I get to phase 4, I need to do this, or oh, I need to do that. And everyone just needs to take a deep breath, relax, and just focus on this phase by phase. And when we get to P4, just remember what to do. But I think a lot of people are thinking ahead and thinking about the kill, and we're just making minor mistakes we don't usually make. So just refocus and just focus on getting out of P1 first.
Alright, ramping into pull, extending my first 2 rejuves. And in to have my last few hots on myself.
Yeah, now it's not the time for the tanks to change anything either, you know.
So that I can extend those with Swiftmend and then go ahead and catch a quick drink.
Right side first to start.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Finishing ramp. And I'm watching to see if I get a Soul of the Forest proc. I did not end with one, so I can go ahead and finish with another Swiftmend. Into Rejuve and then Tranquility. Now we're casting 1 regrowth per crystal for the cleave healing. I'm going to prioritize my abundant stacks. Nature Swiftness, the lowest health one that I can find. And they should finish, so I'm going to go ahead and cast Wild Growth on the party. Watching position here for these glaives. We're about to go downstairs potentially. We did not get assigned, so we get to stay upstairs and pad on the crystal people.
Left blade, careful.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Hammer shake helps to see what you are, or a little wiggle, PvP wiggle. I'm gonna Iron Bark Yogurt and get my Heart of the Wild on cooldown because it times out better for the intermission if I do it now. Roaring as soon as I see everybody visible on my frames. And as we move here, I'm paying extra attention to watching for glaives because this is where I typically tend to get hit. A little bit into this, I'm going to go ahead and Bark Skin, probably now. And that is to give me some safety in case I tunnel on ramping and I get hit by a glaive, but it also will help with extra healing for my Everbloom with pairing with my ramp. And here, helping out with the last couple seeds, crystals.
Memory game.
Not spending a whole lot of attention on those there because I'm using my Innervate on the Holy Pally, who's bombing them with Holy Lights. So I don't really need to help out a whole lot with that. He's pretty hard carrying that. We have a mark. Yes, we're diamond.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Tank glaive through boss.
Okay, getting in the middle here and roaring as soon as I see everybody. Now running towards the beam and watching the glaive. We're ramping already. I'm focusing on crystal people first because they're taking more damage than anybody else. Positioning slightly diagonally because it makes it a little easier to see. Finishing the ramp. I was a little late with my bark skin there, but same logic as I said before. No crystals to here. I'm going to go ahead and use my Harnir racial because I forget to use it.
Memory game.
Right glaive close.
We're diamond. Okay, gonna go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild now. And then we're going to roar. Help everybody get into position. We're ramping. Getting in position for the intermission, which mine is right here. Very handily. Finishing up ramping and aiming to cast Tranquility as soon as I see that second beam. We're kind of short on our amount of rejuves here. I should not have bark skin just there, so I'm going to use my iron bark for the end of this intermission. Somebody got hit, so let's jump in the middle to save repair costs.
This was the only outcome.
I'm gonna restart my game.
Just like that. We just lock in for P1 because it's the biggest pain in the butt, and then intermission and P2 will come easy. And we push through P3 and we'll get P4. That's the easy plan.
Why is my guild progress thing not working?
Alright everyone, switch your translog and use the recalibrator.
Where's the Murloc thing? I need to put a Murloc hat on.
Hello!
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
You come to make a deal, eh?
Zathara, thank you for the follow. Ramping here into pull, extending my first 2 rejuves, and I'm going to use my Swiftmend as my timer. When I should be getting my last couple hots off on myself, and extending those. Getting a drink, and then we'll finish our ramp into
4,
Convoke.
3, 2, 1.
Invoking, watching for Soul of the Force procs. We did not end with one, so we can go ahead and Swiftmend into Rejuve into Trank. And then buying some globals before the crystals come. Here's the crystals, so we're going to go ahead and do one regrowth into each of them for the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundance uptime by casting Swiftmend into rejuves on the raid. Dodging this. Watching if we go downstairs. We did. We got the sucky assignment, so we have 2 clicks. First one we need to do as quickly as possible. And this one's a little more relaxed. Camera shake helps to see what our mark is. And I'm going to finish this with a Heart of the Wild for the mana. I don't need it now, but it helps with timing for the intermission later. Positioning in the middle and roaring as soon as everybody appears on frames. That way I can get everybody moving. Here I'm watching for glaives because it's easy to get hit during this movement. We're ramping, starting with crystal people. That way we help them. They're ticking and taking more damage. And then I'm going to be innervating Holy Pally here for his Holy Lights. And I don't really have to help a whole lot with the crystals because he should be hard carrying it.
Glaives.
Okay, watching for glaives, same deal. Or do we go downstairs? Oh, so we get to stay upstairs and pad a little bit. Upstairs typically results in a little bit more HPS because they're taking more damage. And there's more targets to heal.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Positioning in the middle here. And then we're going to roar as soon as we see everybody. Now, running towards the beam. Getting Swiftmend on cooldown, and we're ramping. Watching for glaives. Something I forgot to do on the last one is I'm going to go ahead and bark skin right about now as these are starting to die. And that is for extra safety in case I get hit by a glaive while I'm distracted for ramping. And also it helps increase the HPS of my Kubo Cramp. Mori! Yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Had kind of an unfortunate start to the night with people, I think, mentally tunneling on the end of the fight. And so we're making a lot of mistakes in P1. So we've only made it to the first intermission once. We've only made it to the intermission once.
I'll roll off a WoW token right now.
Also, for some reason, my guild progress widget isn't working, so that's frustrating me a little bit. Okay, how about now?
But I haven't had any because I was too scared to eat that close to rate.
What's your opinion on garlic bread?
It's not working. That's alright.
Good. Yeah. It's probably the same as my opinion on oxygen.
You need it to live.
Yeah, it's like pretty awesome all the time.
How about when you put the spaghetti on the garlic bread?
That's bis.
I've been meaning to ask you what that Druid form is. It's not. It's a toy. Pango plating. It's from doing all the treasures in Zulamon. So anybody can do it. There was a while there at the beginning of the expansion where there's like 3 other people that also were doing it that weren't druids, but I just like it. It helps me to be able to see. I'm used to looking for it now. So I think it looks cool.
5, 4.
So ugly.
2, 1.
Tranquility spirits in 1.
Ramping here into pull, finishing with a one more Swiftmend for another Soul of the Forest. And finishing with the Tranquility. Buying some globals before the crystals spawn. Doing 1 regrowth into each crystal for the cleave healing. Focusing on my abundance stacks first. Let's send the Nature Swiftness into the lowest health crystal. And they should be about good, so we're going to move back to raid healing. Watching for glaives. I can finish my regrowth cast as long as I started casting it before the glaives appear. Here we have red, so we have 2 clicks, and we need to do the first one as quickly as possible so that blue can get theirs on time.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Gonna go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild now to get it on cooldown, to get some mana before the intermission. Positioning centrally here, and we're gonna roar as soon as we see everybody. Right now, running towards the beam, getting Swiftman on cooldown, watching for glaives as we move because this is an easy place to get hit. Okay, then we're positioning, standing slightly diagonally, makes it easier to see the glaives. Gonna go ahead and Barkskin now for the big raid hit, and then also so it makes my ramp stronger. Using Innervate on Holy Pally for the Holy Lyces bombing into the crystals. Focusing on my abundance uptime, and then now we're helping out with crystals with time remaining. Okay, watching for these glaives.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Yes, we get the crappy assignment again.
Right glaive. Careful behind us. We're good. We're fine.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
We'll do a little bit of an abundance ramp here, but I don't want to do a big one because we're going to be ramping in just a moment anyways.
Beams.
With this move. Roaring, running into the beam, and we're ramping. Focusing on people with crystals first. My Swiftman timing is a little awkward here. I'm going to hang on to it rather than sending it right now because otherwise it's going to delay my conclusion of my ramp. So we're going to go ahead and finish up the ramp now. Bark skinning for this hit.
Right glaive through boss.
Okay, glaive should be respawning here.
Memory game.
Another assignment. This is the blue assignment, so we'll only have 1 click. Diamond. And as we move here, I'm going to go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild for the mana, watching for this glaive. I'm going to send my Nature's Swiftness now on somebody just to get it on cooldown. And we're going to position centrally and roar. And we're ramping as we get into our position. I'm going to aim for this Tranquility ramp to be casting Tranquility as I see the second beam appear. There's the first beam. There's the second beam, so I'm going to go ahead and Tranquility now. Into Convoke. And then here Donnie and I are just kind of playing around each other. We're playing extra close to each other just so we don't have to really worry about the seed people to our sides and back. And here as we end this, I'm going to Iron Bark somebody, Bark Skin myself, and go into bear form just for a little bit of extra safety. I don't know if that'll actually save me from getting hit by a lion or not, but it's a nice thought. I'm going to replenish my Life Bloom as we go. Get my Swiftman on cooldown, getting into position.
Soak Star.
First soak, I'm in star group, so first soak is slightly to the side here of the mark. I'm going to be casting Wild Growth as we get sucked, and I am roaring on the first and third of these sucks. My position is 2 over from the star, so I'm positioning here. Somebody clip their crystal. I was looking at my my scene sources here. I was trying to get that guild progress to work, and I saw that I have a chat cover that somebody made for me late last season, I think.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
They were wondering what I looked like with hair, and it wasn't that. Messed it up with AI. Visu, love the play-by-play. That was great. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Good pull, and you're done.
Hopefully we kill soon so I can
That's the point we're at now.
stop doing commentary every pull. The goal is to do it for the kill, but I'm getting a lot of practice.
Yep, it's any pool territory.
Alright, we are ramping here, extending my first 2 rejuves, and I'm going to use my Swiftmend as my marker for when I can stop ramping and go ahead and catch a quick drink.
Just get to P4 and then you can just die.
Drinking.
5, 4, 3.
And then we'll finish up the ramp here.
1.
Tranquility in 4.
As we convoke, I'm watching for Soul of the Forest procs. We did not end with one, so I'm going to get off one more quick Soul of the Forest rejuve, and then we're tranquility. I'm going to buy some globals here before the crystal spawn, and we're going to quickly try to get to the middle to save repair costs.
Glaives.
Still in 2 pools? Yeah.
Unless, I don't know, my shit was on C, but I don't know if it missed the initial kick. I spam the fuck out of it usually.
2 pools starting now. But if we wipe again, then it'll be 2 pools starting then. Unless that's a wipe, then it's actually 2 pools from that. Kill pull now? Alright, let's do it. You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. We're ramping. I'm going to finish my last 3 globals into myself. I guess 4 globals. Extending it with Swiftmend.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Alright, finishing our ramp here. Convoke. I'm watching for Soul of the Forest procs. We did end with 1, so we can get off 1 more rejuve, then 1 more Swiftmend rejuve. Now we're buying some globals before the crystals come out, getting 1 regrowth into each of the crystals so we can benefit from the little bit of cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundance, so casting that first. And I did not use my nature swiftness then, so that's alright. Alright, do we go downstairs? Yes, and we have red, so we have 2 clicks. The first one needs to be very quick here, so that blue can do theirs on time. And our second click is T. As we move, I'm going to go ahead and get my Heart of the Wild on cooldown, so that it can be ready going into the intermission. I'm just going to sit on my nature swiftness at this point, so it's up for my next one. Here we're positioning in the middle and roaring as soon as we see everybody's health frames come back into range. That means they're upstairs. Okay, finishing our ramp here. Innervate into the Holy Pally. We can bomb Holy Lights into these and carry this phase. And getting off a quick nature swiftness regrowth to help out.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Yes. Our mark is diamond. I'm gonna go ahead and use Harnir Racial because I always forget to use it when it's actually a good time. Circle.
Roar in 15.
Fresh hots on myself. And roaring now, running into the beam. We're ramping, prioritizing people with crystals first. And spending extra attention here on watching for glaives because this is an easy spot to get hit. And as these are starting to die, I'm going to go ahead and bark skin to help with the strength of my ramp. And for that big raid hit. Oh, I just overrode a Soil of the Forest proc from Convoke. That's unfortunate.
Glaives.
Watching for glaives.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Nope, we get to stay upstairs and pad now. And I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild for the mana. Get Nature Swiftness on cooldown. And here we're roaring to help everybody get into position. And we're ramping for Tranquility, getting into position, which mine is right here. Pretty easy to get into. I'm going to be aiming to cast my Tranquility as I see the second beam up here. So here, I'm going to go ahead and Potion, finish up my ramp, and there's the beam. I'm going to go ahead and Tranquility. Hopefully don't get clipped by that. Finishing with Convoke. Aiming for really quiet movement here. Trying to move as little as possible so I'm predictable. And staying close to Donnie here. I'm gonna Bear and Bark. I'll just get you after this, as I was slow on that res, so I'm gonna just have to do it going into this. So we're gonna res. Refresh Hots on myself. I'm gonna go ahead and mark of the wild. My position here is star group, so this first one is to the side of star. Casting Wild Growth as the damage hits so that we're not having to worry about that during the suck. And I am roaring the first and third of the sucks. Here I'm going to position a little bit more to the side because these dunks are going to happen where we just stood for the soak. So I know I'm safe here. I can go ahead and just focus on this ramp. So now we're standing on the mark for the next set.
Soak Star.
Finishing my ramp. I'm going to go ahead and Iron Bark myself here just because I don't have a real good place. I consistently use it here, so we'll get some value out of it. Get Nature Swiftness on cooldown, same reason. I'm safe to stand here because the next dunk is going to happen directly on the line. Alright, now we're to the side of the marks. I'm going to go ahead and just get my Heart of the Wild off so that I know I have my mana taken care of. This is where we need to be. We are already in position, so that's great. Finishing this with Wild Growth as we get sucked. We're using our Roar here as well to help everybody get into position. Alright, and then it's not showing on NSRT, but this is where I start ramping, going into P3. My position for P3 knock is on this side. Barkskin, finishing my ramp with everything except for my Wild Growth. Running to get the soak, finishing with Wild Growth, and then Convoking. That way I'm not having to cast the Wild Growth as we're moving. Here my position for Memory Game is to the side. So watching for the Memory Game now. It is Diamond X T. What are we? Diamond, so we're first. So we can go quickly.
X, go when you can.
And T's done. Nice.
Left side spread.
Okay, I'm getting these soaks. I'm in the middle group, so we're trying to get the... Where's my mouse? What the heck?
Diamond first. Circle.
Watching for these constellations.
Then X right away. Help with soaks.
Okay, here we're going to start ramping. This is Roar, not Gate.
Soaks.
Left spread.
Getting the soak, finishing our Tranquility.
X. Triangle. Diamond, then X. Diamond first.
Let's get the res. We got to get these soaks.
Triangle.
Soaks.
Soaks.
Okay, and then we're going to have
Memory Game.
Memory Game soon.
Right side Memory Game.
Diamond, T, circle. Diamond, T, circle. Diamond.
Diamond, T, circle, yeah. Thank you. And circle when you can. Careful the light puddle. Good. Constellations again.
Here we're phasing.
Light is infinite, eternal. This cannot.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Sorry, thank you.
Memory Game.
Ramping here.
Left, right.
I'm not going to be able to finish my ramp.
Convoke the spirits in 12.
Aware of the angle of your lines.
After this, I'm going to finish with Swiftmend.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Okay, we're pixel stacking here on right, left, right. Or, sorry, left, right, left.
1, We're moving.
Escape.
We're moving.
I'm not gonna have range.
There's gonna be a huge one on your next set of stars.
Left.
I'm dead.
Right. Left.
No escape.
And we're moving. We're moving. We're moving. Boom! That one comes a lot faster than I was ready for.
Was it tank dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, I died
So it's
eating
left,
an ad.
Right. Left. And
Invoke
two.
the spirits in 15.
One.
Move.
We're moving. We're moving.
Oh my god, it overkilled you by.
Pull's still going, guys.
Dude, Pull's still going, dude.
It's a big
Roar
deal.
in
It
15.
overkilled him by 600.
Go Bruno left. Bruno left.
Yeah, I got it.
Me right. Me right.
It overkilled him by 600
Bruno, why'd you
fucking
die?
damage.
Dude, I'm such a piece of shit.
Where do I go? Help.
Was the
W
only
enrage.
outcome.
Good job.
Sai, what do we do here?
What boss are we hitting, Joe?
Zai, what are we hitting? Yeah.
Good stuff.
All right, nice.
Swear to God, I got one of those ads, but it kept running, and then I saw Mage Dawn die. So I don't know if I just didn't.
Well, progress isn't working, so I don't know
It doesn't get them. It, like,
what health that was, but it was low.
I know. I'm just saying I ran through it.
Lowish,
kept
like sub
running,
50%.
So I don't know if it was either a bugged UI thing and he died to something else or another one, or if I just didn't connect with the ad.
Again, in that phase, like 2/3 of Lura's health is just taken naturally by some radiating buff that we've got. So just by being alive, we're doing like 2/3 of her health. So really, the priority for everybody is just to survive.
Breezy, or should we like actually make sure we even rush there?
The first one was like perfectly fine. The second one I missed because I didn't realize it's like very fast. Like the second, third, and fourth ones happen like right after each other, and I just wasn't ready for it.
Yeah.
Because pretty much once you stop, like at the start we have like a few seconds to get into like position, and then the star's happening. But like pretty much as soon as we stop moving, the next set of.
You're almost right, Vizu.
That's what it seems.
Yeah.
Once the third star is
And this is the second of the two polls,
it's
so
literally like the raid itself should be.
this is it.
Yeah,
Better stretch.
So there, like he said at the beginning, there's like a 10-second time period where like we just do nothing, and then stars come out, and then after those stars happen, we move. But then the next set is like stars move, and I wasn't ready because my brain was like, oh, we have that little downtime like we did before, but we don't. So that was just me not calling it out correctly.
That one, Mage, I don't think I was ever going to run into that one. I think you got hit because you were slightly off the group.
I like kind of was panicking a little bit and trying to go as fast as I could.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I can slow down.
Oh, you're good. I think if you were just still as fast as you were, but like in the clump, it would have been fine. I'll try to get more ahead of you guys though, and get up. I just don't want to be too far ahead though, because again, the window. I don't know how long it is. It's pretty comfy, I think, but I don't know. Raid Leader Exchange got me spooked on how long until they deal damage again. Also, I fucking killed myself when we stopped because I thought I still had bubble, and I didn't know we were stopping, so I went to go soak another one and died. For no reason, because we stopped.
I wonder if I got hit, because I swear I got hit and I lived. But it's hit him for 800k, so I doubt I got hit.
That would have been really neat if you had called it.
That'd be crazy.
Need to start buying some lottery tickets or something. All right, ramping here, starting at 25 seconds, working to get my first 2 rejuves extended with Swiftmend.
Do it better.
And use Swiftmend as my timer for when to get my last couple hots out on myself.
Sweater said, as soon as you get a blaze,
Extend them and we'll catch a quick drink.
The only one that should wait is the last one, because they will die if they run over to
5,
the left.
4,
Insta.
3, 2, 1.
Invoking, I'm watching for any Soul of the Forest procs. Nope, so we're going to do one more Swiftmend rejuve into Trank. Then we're buying some globals before the crystals come out, doing 1 regrowth per crystal to help with the cleave healing. Working to get our Nature's Swiftness on one of them. And now they're healed up, so we're going back to healing the raid, watching for glaives here. Can finish our regrowth cast as long as we start it before the glaives start. We do not go downstairs here, apparently, so we get to just stay and add a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get Heart of the Wild on cooldown, so it's ready. Ready for when I actually want it to use to get mana back going into the intermission. And we're positioning in the middle here, roaring as soon as we see everybody's health.
Left and right glaive, watch out.
And running into the beam. Watching for glaives here.
Left glaive through beam.
And I'm already ramping.
Innovate the spirits in 15.
Left glaive through boss.
Here I'll be innervating the Holy Pally. For these crystals, I'm going to go ahead and Bark Skin as well for this hit, and also to make my ramp stronger. I'm going to focus on my abundance stacks, watching this glaive, and we're helping with the crystals a little bit.
Glaives.
Shouldn't have tried for that wild growth. Dodging.
Memory
Use
games.
Harnir Racial before we go downstairs. While there's more targets to hit. Did not go downstairs again, so we get to instead just focus on healing. That was pure luck that I didn't get hit by that glaive. I was not watching that.
Stampeding roar in 15.
I mean, pure skill. That was calculated. Okay, positioning in the middle here, getting ready for a roar. Running towards the beam. Go ahead and use Wild Growth now. And we're ramping, focusing on crystal health people first. And as these are starting to die, I'm going to go ahead and Bark Skin for this hit, and also to make my ramp stronger. No crystals to heal here. Watching these glaives as they respawn. We go downstairs. Okay, blue. So we have one that we need to click here right now. X. And here's where I actually need to get my mana back. So using Heart of the Wild to get mana back. I'm not going to start ramping quite yet, because I'm going to have to start ramping immediately after we go upstairs. Roaring to help everybody get in position. And we're ramping and moving to position. My position is right here. I'm going to aim to be casting my Tranquility as the second beam appears. I'm going to go ahead and pot now, and there's the beam, so I'm going to go ahead and Tranquility. Followed by Convoke. And I'm playing close to Donnie, our priest right here. That way we can not have to worry as much about the crystal people to my side and back. Okay, and then here I'm going to go ahead and Arc Bearer. I'm not in range to get that res off, so we're just going to instead extend Life Bloom, get our Swiftman down cooldown, and remark the wild. I think he got that. Yes, so we don't have to cast it again. Here we're moving to position. My position is Star.
Soak Star.
First soak here is directly to the side of Star. And I'm going to be casting Wild Growth as this hits. That way we can get sucked. Or that way I'm not casting during the suck. I'm roaring on the first and third suck. I'm going to scoot slightly off to the side so I know that I can keep casting.
Invoke the spirits in 15.
Because the dunk happens directly where we were standing. Now we're going to move to stand directly on the mark for the next beam.
Soak Star.
Now we're already in position, so I don't have to move at all. We're good to go. I'm going to finish with this ramp. I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and Swiftman because of the timing of that suck. Getting our Nature Swiftness on cooldown for somebody who's low. And I think I'm good here, but I'm going to scoot over just a little bit for this dunk. And next position, we are moving to the side of the Star.
Roar in 15. Soak Star.
And just a little ramp here, a little baby ramp. And this is a roar set, so we're roaring to get everybody out. And then after these dunks, I'm getting into my position on the opposite side. I'm going to innervate because I missed it on my last Convoke when I normally do it. And we are ramping. I'm going to aim to have every part of my ramp done except for my Wild Growth. We're Bark Extending here. And gonna go ahead and run Wild Growth now. That way we can convoke as we're moving. Okay, we're in position now.
Glitching around the floor again. Here on
Memory game.
Here's memory game. Let's watch and see what it is.
Enable the buttons.
T.
Triangle, X, T first.
T's first. So we're gonna go over here. Get that done.
And triangle, and X is good.
Get Iron Bark on sweaters. Next, we're looking for the soaks. I'm gonna do my Heart of the Wild now.
Can you move to the left a little bit?
Triangle, diamond, X.
What happened?
Literally said out loud, how did the glaive not hit you? Yeah, sometimes it's just... Sometimes it's just luck.
Oh, they're stacked. When they spawned, I guess.
It's like you're watching I'm Fired Up
I got
play.
my buttons enabled.
Except
Sorry about
it's not intentional, and most of the time it
that.
doesn't
I'll
work out.
drop Another main stat.
Whereas he's doing it for real, on purpose.
Okay, thank you.
Did I kill you 2 pulls ago, Zai, or no?
No, I don't remember the name of the secondary feast, so we're eating main stuff. What happened was I got a blaze right at the same time as a beam, and normally I wait for my blaze to explode and then move out of the beam last second. But because the beam spawned center on me, there's not enough time like there normally is to get out of it.
Okay. Yeah, I just ate with myself. I was playing ahead of myself and I thought it was already over and I just walked in it and died for no reason.
Do we have secondary still or no?
I ran out. I went to go buy some, but I don't remember their name, and so I just ate the main set.
Okay, I got you.
Blooming Feast?
Blooming something, yeah.
It's like probably a rounding error of DPS anyway, so like.
Right there, let's get it. Alright, ramping, extending my first 2 rejuves with Swiftmend as soon as possible. And then I'm going to use that as my timer to have my last few hots go out on myself.
You'd have to have the right,
and then catch a drink.
like barbershop configuration.
So extending those on myself, drinking, and then we'll finish our ramp.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility informed.
Watching for Soul of the Forest procs. We did not end with one, so we're good to just go ahead and do another one. Doing Tranquility, and then we'll buy a couple globals before the crystals come out. Here's the crystals, 1 regrowth per crystal, so we get cleave healing. Focusing on my abundance stacks, and then nature swiftness into one of the crystals.
Glaives.
And now they're done, so we're going to go ahead and go back to healing the raid, watching for these glaives. Do we go downstairs? Yes, and we get the crappy assignment, so first click needs to be as quickly as possible, and then we have our second one after that.
3 boss again.
Stampeding roar in
I'm going to go ahead and do my Heart of the Wild.
20 boss again.
Little camera shake helps to see
It's gonna come back again.
what our mark is. Doing Heart of the Wild there for mana back. I don't need it now, but it times out better for intermission. Positioning in the middle and roaring as soon as we see everybody's health appear. That means they're all upstairs again. Watching for glaives as we move, because it's really easy to get clipped by one while you're moving. I'm ramping. Here I'm going to bark skin as these start to die for the hit, and then also to give strength to my ramp. And then we're innervating the Holy Pally so we can bomb Holy Lights into these crystals. Focusing on my abundance stacks as first priority, and then we're finishing up with helping out with the crystals, doing some nature swiftness. Here come the glaives. I can finish my regrowth because I started casting it before the glaives appeared. Let's do a little tiny baby ramp here. I'm going to be ramping after this, so I don't want to freak out too much about my abundant stacks here. Go ahead and use Harnier Racial for this hit. We're positioning in the middle. Going to roar as soon as we see everybody's health. We're moving. I'm not going to help with those soaks because I'm not an immunity.
Convoke the spirit.
Very quick on the health pop there because I saw I was going to get hit and I didn't have time to move. Bark skinning here as we pop.
Tank glaive through boss. Right glaive through boss.
Glaives.
Careful behind. Despawned.
Watching glaives.
Careful behind.
Do we go downstairs? Oop. And I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild here while there's no healing to be done. We're triangle. I know I'm not the only one, but I get triangle and diamond mixed up like crazy. So I always have to pause before I actually say what it is, because half the time I'm wrong. Here we're roaring. Help everybody get into position, and we are ramping. Ramping for Tranquility. My position's right here, so I don't have to move much. I'm going to be aiming to cast my Tranquility as the second beam appears. Use my potion now. Please don't clip me, please don't clip me. Ah. And then really... How did I not die to that? Holy moly. That should have killed me. I got hit by a beam full on there. Okay, bark skinning, bearing, and we'll...
I couldn't get away fast enough.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That was fucking demonic.
The dark well calls and I answer.
I fucked up earlier than I thought, so I was like...
Stampeding roar.
I have no clue how that beam didn't kill me there.
I was literally trying to, like, run backwards away from you so I could... I knew that was happening.
I should have just fucking gone that way. Should have just, like, forced away.
Another calculated move.
Or I could have gone close.
I knew exactly how many ticks I could take. We are in P4. My guild progress widget is not working. I've tried to repaste the link and stuff. I have no clue why it's not working. But yeah, we're in P4. I want to say at like 40% was our best pull tonight in P4. 44% according to logs. So P4, 44%. And share those calculated moves in the next pod. Yeah.
I just see this dude over here just flipping and doing tricks on it, just bouncing on it.
Dude, one thing that's really annoying is max melee range is
Clearly unable to take damage to solo the boss. Yeah, just I'll just start taunting, you know. Just work that into my rotation. Moved out the last second, so only took a tick. Well, it's good to know you can survive one tick.
Just reposition back out, or like not do it when I actually have to start.
Alright, drinking here for the last couple seconds, finishing off my ramp, invoking, and watching for any Soul of the Forest procs. We did end with one, so we can go ahead and spend that, and then get off one more. Into Tranquility, and then we'll save a couple globals for the crystals to come out. Doing one regrowth per crystal, just to kind of get some cleave healing, using our Nature Swiftness, and that should tick up. We're good. So, going back to healing the raid. We're safe right here, so I'm not going to move.
Memory game.
Memory game. Do we go down? Nope. And while everybody's pretty healthy, I'm going to go ahead and get my Heart of the Wild on cooldown. Camera shake to see what I am. I'm 1. And you know what? We'll go... actually, no. I was going to Harnier Racial, but everybody's so spread out. We'll use it now. Okay, positioning in the middle here for Roar as soon as everybody's health appears. And we are ramping. I'm kind of awkward on my Swiftman. Normally I can squeeze one more in, but I'm just going to sit on it because if I sent it there, my ramp would be delayed. Going to Bark Skin now as the hit happens, also to give strength to my ramp with the heal amp part of it from their talents. Focusing on my abundance and everything, and then now we're helping out with the crystals with whatever's left. I'm sending my Innervate on Holy Pally there so we can really carry that with Holy Lights, so
Memory
I don't
game.
really need to help with that one too much.
Careful behind us.
Got lucky again, did not have to go downstairs. But you can see on the HPS, when you don't have to go downstairs, you get to pad a little bit more because you're with the crystals. And they're taking more damage. There's also more targets to heal, so you can have better abundance stacks and stuff. And so just typically do a little better when you get to stay upstairs. And we are roaring now once we see everybody's health. I'm going to get my Swiftman on cooldown. We're ramping now, watching for glaives, because this is an easy time to get clipped while you're moving.
Careful behind us.
And as these are about to finish, I'm going to go ahead and bark skin now.
Oh, I missed some house line.
Finishing our ramp.
You solve nothing.
Remark of the Wild. Watching for glaives. I think I'm safe here, but I'm going to just be safe.
Memory game.
Man, didn't go down once. What a lucky pull. This is going to be the kill pull. I mean, I'm gonna augment rune. What am I? Wrangle.
Who is 3? That doesn't really.
What is X?
2. I'm guessing 2.
I guess.
It was
Yeah.
1. It must have been 1 or something.
Good job. Good job
T,
covering the kicks.
T and time
Tranquility
and always
lore
right
and
mic
team.
can be misplaced.
I shouldn't have augment ruined.
We just took damage there on T, but someone else maybe got around.
No, it was X.
It was, yeah, X on T probably.
Sounds good, Maury. See you later. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, almost certainly a kill VOD tonight, right?
Rebuff mark
I'm not
of the wild.
jinxing us by saying that.
Fuck you.
Got an augment room before?
Yeah.
Wow, man, I'm not rich enough for that.
Yeah, I knew that would kill you.
I did the math last night. I think we figured it was
I
gonna.
was the only one who died.
It'd be like
I was gonna
close
say
to
it.
250k or something like that if I had augment ruined every single pull.
Yeah, we should have killed it then.
There can only be one, right?
Sidon, you suck.
What, the?
Fuck. Holy.
What the hell is that?
That was my little brother. Sorry.
Sidon's fucking dead now. He's dead on the floor, dude.
Come and settle
And the funny part is that my
5,
brother's name is Logan,
4,
by the way. All right,
3,
shut up. Let's go.
2, 1.
All right, here we go.
Spirit 1.
Invoking as pull starts. Did not get any Soul of the Forest procs. My Swiftman was a little bit late there, so sat for another global more than I'm used to, trying to get that extra Soul of the Forest out. Doing 1 regrowth per crystal. Try to get the cleave healing out.
Glaives. Memory game.
Do we go downstairs here? Nope. Go ahead and Harnier Racial while everybody's somewhat clumped up.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Diamond. I'm going to also get my Heart of the Wild on cooldown. I'll use it to get mana back later. A little spooky on Donnie there, so sent Ironbark. We are roaring as soon as everybody appears on our frames. I don't know what's going on. Waves, maybe? Okay, we're ramping here. I'm going to go ahead and mark Heart of the Wild. We'll bark skin. Innervating. That was another calculated glaive dodge. Not accidental at all.
Glaives. Memory game.
We don't have to go downstairs again.
Stampeding roar in 15.
And I don't know if I said it this pull or not, but I was sending Innervate there on that crystal set on the Holy Pally so we could do big Holy Lights into the crystals and kind of carry that phase. Watch them for glaives as we move here because it's easy to get clipped. I'm ramping.
Glaive coming in. Tank glaive.
As we finish here, I'm going to go ahead and bark skin for the extra strength on my ramp as this finishes. Oh, my Convoke is not ready. Ugh. Messed that up somehow.
Glaives.
Okay, dodging glaives.
Memory game.
Think live close.
Alright, we're blue, so we have 1 click here.
Left live.
And I'm going to go ahead and get my Heart of the Wild for mana. Camera Shake to help with seeing what our mark is. Go ahead and get Nature Swiftness on cooldown. And we are roaring as soon as we see everybody. And getting into position. For the intermission, my position's right here. We're ramping, ramping, ramping. And I'm going to be casting my Tranquility as soon as I see the second beam. It's kind of a sucky pull for commentary anyways, so I'm fine with that.
The hell? Did I not drop it?
I think you. I mean, I don't actually know what happened, but you dropped it, and I was literally right on top of it, and you somehow got it again.
I literally instantly VR'd away as well.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Hit the shit on
No
the
repair? Yep. Saved it. Gotta pinch those pennies.
Did I have my mic up for drop it, Runo, or was I?
You were just really carded.
Yeah, you did.
Quiet, and all I heard was Runo, Runo, Runo. I was like, why? What's going on? Am I too far right? And then I didn't notice I had it.
I didn't know if I was saying it in my head or not.
No, you said it. You said he had seed.
Alright, ramping here on pull, getting Swiftmend off as soon as I've got my first 2 rejuves to extend. Use my Swiftmend as my timer for when to get my last couple pots off. I'm putting them on myself so that they last the longest. Extending with Swiftmend and getting a quick little drink.
5, 4, 3.
And we'll finish the ramp here.
Tranquility in 4.
And I'm watching for any Soul of the Force procs from Convoke. We did not end with one, so we're good to just go ahead and do one more Swiftmend rejuve before doing Trank. And now we're buying a couple globals for the crystals to spawn, getting 1 rejuve into each of them so we benefit from the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundant stacks over helping with the crystals because they've got it. Okay, dodging glaives here.
Memory game.
It's crazy the variance on openers because I did the exact same thing I've done every single pull, and sometimes I'm like way ahead, sometimes I'm just like last.
Stampeding
Just
roar
luck of the draw with everybody else is doing. Okay, we're
behind us.
Circle here. Go ahead and get Heart of the Wild on cooldown. And we'll use it to get mana back going into the intermission. Let's help with these soaks just in case. And roaring as soon as everybody's frames are visible. Watching for these glaives as we move because this is an easy spot to get hit. We're already ramping, focusing on crystal people first to make sure they've got rejuves. And as we go here, I'm going to go ahead and bark again now just so we can have a stronger ramp and also for extra safety from that hit and then also for glaives in case we zone out with our ramp using Nature Swiftness on one of them. I overrode a Soul of the Force proc from Convoke there, so that felt bad. Dodging these glaives. Do we go downstairs? Nope.
Right glaive.
Like that.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Okay, let's extend Hots on myself. Gonna roar and then get Nature Swiftness on cooldown. Running into the beam here. We're ramping already. I'm focusing on people with crystals first, watching for glaives as we move. Positioning slightly diagonally because it's easier to see the glaives and stuff. And as these are about to pop, we'll go ahead and bark skin, finish up our ramp.
Left glaive through boss. Tank glaive post boss.
Glaives.
Right glaive. Right.
Here come the glaives.
Careful behind us.
We'll hardener racial right now while everybody's stacked up. Okay, we have blue, so we have 1 click to do for the 3rd assignment there. Little camera shake. We're number 1. I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild for mana.
Right glaive. Right glaive.
And then we are roaring to help everybody get to position. Watching this glaive as we go. My position is right here. I'm ramping. Want to make sure that life bloom doesn't drop off.
Convoke the
And then our goal is to cast Tranquility as we see the 2nd beam right there. So now we're going to go ahead and trank. I think I can fit in... oh my gosh, this is just toxic. Lots of movement needed this one. Sometimes you don't have to move nearly that much. Okay, here I'm going to bark, Iron Bark somebody else, and Bear Form. Just for some extra safety.
Why are we alive? I should have killed this just now, Breezy.
Refreshing Life Bloom on myself so that it doesn't expire.
Oh, did you see that? You see what I did?
That was crazy, Barry.
Sorry, Donnie.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Okay, we are Star Mark here.
Soak star.
I don't know if anybody's died. I don't remember, so I'm going to go ahead and just mark the wild just in case. Wild growthing as we take this hit, and this is my roar. I'm going to lean on our instant casts here as we're getting into position. My position is 2nd over from Star. Now we're going to position slightly over to the side here. The dunks will happen on the place where we were just standing for the soak. This soak position is directly on the mark, so I'm already in position so that I don't have to move. I missed my innervate for my ramp, but it's okay. I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and Swiftment here so that it pairs up better for the timing with the suck. Getting into position. And we should be safe here, but I'm going to just give it a little bit more room. The dunk should happen directly on the mark there.
Stampeding roar in
And this
15.
one is directly to the other side of the mark. Right there. Not too far off the mark, just like right there. And this is our roar. Actually, that was probably just a little bit risky. Where I was standing, I probably should have been slightly further over. Missing a rejuve on myself. Okay, and here we're getting into our P3 knock position, and I'm ramping already. It doesn't show an NSRT, but this is where I ramp. And I want to go ahead and bark, and I want to have everything cast except for my Wild Growth, so that I can convoke on time here as we move.
Right side, get ready for memory game.
Memory game is starting. My position for memory game is right here. We're watching for what the memory game is. It is X, circle, triangle. So circle's 2nd. X is going to go first, so he's going to make it through. No, dude.
Circles went too early.
Soaks. Convoke the spirits in.
That first one in our soak was absolutely demonic.
I even commit there. I even sent the augment room. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to jinx it, but dang it.
Rebuff mark of the wild.
To be fair, that moment is usually when you would connect with the second one, so I understand why.
Yeah.
They were just trying to avoid dunking on top of me and making soaks, so it was taking time.
Yeah.
It's all good.
it ran out is the problem, or we went and made the wrong one?
No, no. It just took a while for the first one, so we just did the second one before they did it.
Yeah. Wait for the call, right?
Nope, just use eyes.
Alright, let's do it again. Also,
Okay.
that animation was fucking nuts.
4,
Sounds like it was nuts
3,
for multiple people.
2.
There you go, finishing up the ramp.
Tranquility Spirit 1.
Let's get a little wacky in there.
Watching for any Soul of the Forest procs from Convoke to end. We did not, so we were able to send another Swiftman before doing Tranquility. And doing 1 regrowth per crystal here for the extra cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundance stacks. And using a Nature Swiftness to help out with crystals.
Glaives.
And back to healing the raid. Watching for these glaives. I can finish that regrowth cast because it started before the glaives appeared. We have red assignment here, so we have 2 clicks, and this first one needs to be very fast. So that blue doesn't have any problems. If we're too slow, it can cause problems with blue. A little camera shake to see where we are needing to be, and we're already there. Using Heart of the Wild to get it on cooldown, because we'll use it to get mana back before the intermission. Gonna refresh my hots here, watch this glaive, and we are roaring as soon as we see everybody's health bars. As we move here, watching for any glaives, because this is easy to get clipped by them, like that. I can't.
This was the only outcome.
Want to break?
Yeah, let's get a banger in, then we can rig.
Okay.
I have 1 minute on cooldowns.
Rebuff Mark
Let's
of
get
the
a banger.
Wild.
We're head on a swivel at all times for glaives.
Yeah.
Triple S.
Don't just rely on Gert's call. He's got other shit he's doing too. Whip that fucking camera around.
Minazai.
Full timer now.
Alright, ramping here. Extending my first 2 rejuves and using that Swiftman as my timer for when I should get my last couple hots out on myself. Extend them, and then catch a drink. Drinking.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Finishing the ramp.
Tranquility Spirit
Watching
4.
during this Convoke for any Soul of the Forest procs to finish. We did get one, so we go ahead and spin that. And then spin a real Swiftmend into Tranquility. Buying some time before the crystals come out, and doing 1 regrowth per crystal for the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundance stacks here, and then going back to the crystals. Using Nature Swiftness to help with those.
Glaives.
Going back to healing the raid, watching these glaives. Do we go downstairs?
Behind us, the back.
Yes. We're blue, so we have 1 click here. X.
Behind
Okay,
us.
I'm going to go ahead and get Heart of the Wild on cooldown. We'll use it later to get mana back. Little camera shake helps to see what your mark is. And then as this finishes, I'm going to be moving to the center of the boss to be centrally placed for the roar. Roaring as soon as everybody's health bars are visible. And as we move, really watching for glaives, because this is a very common place to get hit. We're ramping. We're going to be using Innervate here on the Holy Pally, so we can carry this set of crystals. And I'm going to have to restart my game after this. I'm getting some frame loss now all of a sudden.
Glaives.
Helping out with the crystals with whatever it's called, Nature Swiftness. Did not go downstairs, so we're good to stay up and focus on healing these crystal people. X.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Want to get this Swiftman on cooldown. Now we're moving to the middle and roaring, moving towards the beam. And we're ramping, prioritizing crystal people first, as they're taking extra damage.
Convoke the spirits in
Watching
15.
for glaives.
Tanky glaive through boss. Sorry.
And we'll go ahead and bark skin now for this hit that's about to happen. And also to give our ramp a bit more strength. There's no crystals to heal, so we're just
Single target this one, please.
working on the raid.
Glaives.
Come the glaives.
Memory game.
Pretty soon here, I'm going to use Heart of the Wild to get mana back. Right now. And I don't want to spend too much mana. I can't talk. Too much mana on rejuves here because I'm going to be ramping in just a moment. So I'm just kind of sitting at medium amounts of abundant stacks.
Through boss. I'm close to boss.
And roaring to get everybody in position. We're ramping. And I'm going to be aiming to finish my ramp and tranquility as soon as I see the second beam appear here, right there. So I'm going to go ahead and tranquility.
I lag like shit and I don't know where I am, but I'm alive.
And I'm kind of playing extra close to Donnie here so we can work around each other. Because I got a crystal person to my left and also right behind me. Here I'm bark skinning, iron barking somebody, and then going to bear form for just a little bit of extra safety. Don't think anybody's died, so I don't have to worry about remark of the wilding.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Let's get Swiftman on cooldown, find our spot.
Soak star.
We are in the star group, so we're right here, directly to the side of star. This first one's next to star. I am wild growthing as the damage hits, so that we don't have to worry about trying to cast it during the suck. And my position is 2 over here from star. Scooting over just a little bit because the dunk is going to happen on where we were standing for the soak. Now we're getting into position. I'm going to go ahead and innervate for this ramp. This one is directly on the mark, and so we're already in position. It's on me, so I don't have to move. I'm already ready to go. I'm going to reverse my wild growth and swiftmend here so that it times out better with this suck. It's going to get nature swiftness on cooldown here. Should be safe to stand here and cast because the dunk is going to happen directly on the mark. And now we're moving to the other side. Just next to the mark.
Soak star.
And I'm just going to go ahead and get my mana back with the Heart of the Wild here. And this one is my roar set. Get into our drop position. Iron barking somebody who's low. And we are ramping. Getting into position for this not going into P3. I want to aim to have my entire ramp done except for wild growth. So I've got that all done. I'm stopping wild growthing, and then we would convoke. We're just a second early. Getting into position now for the memory game. My position for memory game is to this side of the center circle. Here comes memory game. It is T. Triangle, circle.
Triangle, circle.
The triangle is going to be next.
Please go under the boss. Under the boss. Go. Triangle. Circle.
Nice.
Spread on left.
Now we got soaks going on. Watching for constellations.
Diamond, X, T first.
And then out of this, we're going to be ramping.
Then diamond, then X.
Yeah, we're dead here. Maybe.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Okay. Ramping. Stacking. This one's roar. As soon as we can stop, I'm going to wild growth and convoke, and then going directly into Trank. Getting these soaks.
Then X. Triangle, then X.
Finishing these soaks. And here come the memory game. My position for memory game here is on the outside, so I'm going to try to get in position so I'm not clipping anybody. It is X, T, Diamond. So Diamond's last, so we're just going to chill here. Oh, quick! No!
What's that ping for?
So close.
What's that ping for?
I thought a T was an X for sure.
I think someone was just saying go to the left one as soon as we finish that one. I think.
Y'all, wow, these commentaries are awesome. Was able to weave in a number of things you cover into raid today. Nice! That is awesome. That's the goal. Glad to hear it was helpful. If it can help you have less pulls, then that is the goal for sure.
The middle of the stairs.
I'm pretty sure we're above 400 pulls now. My guild progress is not working, the widget, so. But we did have a couple P4 pulls already, and one of them was 44%, I think. So could be any pull now. We just need to play clean.
I was T. Wait, what?
No, I was T. Oh wait, no, I was Diamond. So
No, but the thing is, I'm pretty sure since I'm the one who drops seed, I'm supposed to always get the very first thing, no? Or is that later?
you spend your crystal that you did not have a crystal at that time, right? So you're eligible to be picked for the memory game.
Yeah.
You were T, Jim
No,
Chen, and you ran into Riddick, which is
Yeah, I know that I know that that's what I believe to be true, but I'm watching the replay and I'm T and T was second.
Yeah, and you ran into Riv, who was X first.
Right, but my understanding was that since I'm the one who drops my crystal, I always get the very first. Like,
Yeah, I thought you were supposed to be first also.
memory thing, but that does not seem to be the case there.
That's what the assumption was, yeah.
That's why I wiped this, because I thought for sure that I'm always just dunking right away. I mean, regardless, I dunked the wrong fucking symbol, so it doesn't matter, but...
Alright, I'll be right back. We've got 8 minutes on break here.
Weird.
Remember to restart your game, by the way, on break. I'm being a greedy fuck. Can somebody make the secondary hearty feast, please?
Make it yourself.
I don't have it leveled. That's why I'm being a greedy fuck. We're back. Are you guys ready to kill this fucking boss? Thoughts?
Yes. Yes, I am. and I will uninstall the game. Good luck with Sporefall. Whatever
What's
it's
that?
called. What?
You're killing Sporefall, and then you're killing some bosses in Final Fantasy. What do you mean?
Oh, I forgot about that. Need to reinstall.
How do we do the mounts when we eventually kill a boss?
Fucking, I don't know, dude. I don't give a
'Cause
shit at this point.
I don't even know
Just
if
kill
it's
the
been
boss.
discussed.
Wait, what about? What were we talking about?
Mounts.
Oh, mounts. You keep them. Nobody cares.
Yeah. I mean, I care
Whoever
because I
gets
like
them-
mounts, but also like I don't care. Let's just kill the boss, and then we'll get plenty more mounts in the future.
Honestly, if anyone wants to donate a mount, just fucking, I don't know, give it to somebody who's been doing a good job. Some shit.
I think the person with the most achievement points should get the first mount.
No, we're playing golf. Person lowest achievement points.
Lowest.
Why would the person who plays
I'm
the game the
fucked.
least be rewarded? That just doesn't make any sense.
Well, what if they're new and they played a lot?
Well, that's their fault. They're not passionate enough.
They should go back and get 40,000 achievement points now.
Hard agree.
I only have 26k. Rip.
I only have 14k.
Rip.
I'm 4th in people online right now. That's pretty good.
Honestly, if you have the word Uno in your name, you should donate them a mount.
I'm actually so fucking mad right now about that stupid thing.
What thing?
What thing? Memory game?
Yeah, the guy who dunks the crystal is supposed to get the first dunk. It's been that way every single time we've ever done P3, and then it just wasn't that way that pull. And I knew X was first. I saw someone else with an X, so I dunked, and I'm a fucking T.
That's cringe as fuck.
Wait, yeah, that's...
You're right.
Hey, what the
So stupid.
Yeah, oh, so
I
that's
love
what
the
happened?
boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a T, and I knew X was
Excellent
first, so I
try.
just went and dunked on an X person. Because I thought I could only be the first one.
I don't know. Weird shit's been happening. Like, this boss is just a weird boss. Fuck it. I swear, I do that pass off to Breezy pretty much the same every single time, and for some reason I just got the seed back even though I wasn't even on it. I actually kind of want to go and look at the replay at that.
It's probably something to do with VR.
Like, I took a step forward.
Yeah, your VR headset that you have on right now.
Yeah, my VR.
Playing in first person.
VR headset with the desk mount, if you know what I mean.
I don't like that, dude. I don't like that. Someone's not gonna know what you're
Okay,
doing.
we gotta
Look it up, dude.
we gotta restart
VR headset desk mount.
the game.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up.
I'll drop another pot cauldron and break-ins. How we doing on Feasticle?
I think
an hour still.
Restarting the game for the memory leak,
Stats on me.
causing frame loss as the night goes on. Also, apparently, your FPS is tied with your sound channels, so turning off sound and reducing your amount of sound channels increases your FPS as well. What a great game. Little tip if you didn't know that.
Dude, if Sidon still has these guys from another guild, just like, they're putting the curse of Ra in his
If you mess with sound channels too much, your TTS just doesn't work. Yeah.
Are they?
What's going on?
Also fun.
I just see in chat, curse of Ra, make the curse strong.
Mine's still mostly working. It does have some problems when I have lots of callouts. Like there's one moment specifically where I have it calls out like
All these bugs are happening right now.
like crystals or something, and then it also calls out glaives or sorry, innervate and convoke there. And so there's just too many things and it just gives up.
Dude, I swear if our healers don't pick these guys, they keep posting.
But yeah, fun game.
Fuck it, dude. Now I have to post it too.
Oh, just in time. Look at that.
And so if we don't succeed, then it's your fault. Yeah.
I'm logged out. I can't post it actually, so I'm immune. I'm not in trouble at all. Do you see
Oh,
it?
I'm dropping pots.
I'm going to restart my recording here and
That's
delete
okay.
the other
So
one just so I don't have to worry about any problems with memory.
Wait, do you see this GIF they put in chat? What is going on?
I'm opening it.
What is happening?
Oh
They're
no.
so evil and fucked up.
Holy fuck, dude, that's so good.
Okay, if we don't kill it, we just overtime.
But fuck
right?
them though. Lock in.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Everyone lock the fuck in. Do not let Raw curse us.
Hold on, my 2-year-old just got up and is screaming, so I'm going to give her to my wife real quick.
Fucking Raw, dude.
Dude,
Sounds like he
Curse
said.
of Raw, dude. It's like
Sounds like he said, "Get rid of my wife."
He said, yeah,
Dude, I heard that too.
that's what I heard.
My wife
You
let
let
the
her wake
2-year-old
up.
get
You're
up.
getting
Dude,
home.
this is getting out of control fast, dude.
This is my
thing-
time. What the
The Curse
fuck?
of Ra is working fast. It's fucked up.
What was that text you could like send to someone's iPhone and just fucking brick their iPhone?
There used to be gifts that would just crash your Discord if you fucking sent them to people.
That's just
Oh yeah, like the 50 gigabyte fucking gifs and shit.
Dude, and then
You
there
could
was like
see send the B movie script.
there was a string of characters you could send in League that would either disable the chat or make everyone disconnect. And then the whole game would stop existing.
Strengthen the curse.
Mr.
Oh,
Barry,
fuck. Huh?
when you watch a replay of Lura in P3, why are there just gigantic red lines across the log? In the replay. You know what I'm talking about at all?
Oh yeah, like from the boss.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what that is. I saw that and then I tried to figure it out and then I couldn't figure it out and then I just decided to ignore it.
Is it trying to show the constellations or something?
I don't know. They're like pointed at a player.
Got Hardy second stat over here.
I'm nervous because I'm cursed.
I'll post it in Chud chat, but it looks like this. And everyone's like stacked, so it's not. I don't know.
All right, sorry about that. Ready?
We're like soaking there, right? Maybe it's showing that we're soaking. I don't know.
Maybe.
Unless that's like who's about to get marks, which is crazy, but it doesn't do anything because you don't get weak cores.
I think what Jim said is right because it looks like we're in like 3 clumps there, so we're
All
probably.
right, let's get this killed.
And
Let's
then
do this.
Your guys' Lura is the real Lura, so all the stuff is attributed to her.
Okay, ramping here on the pull timer. Swift mending as early as possible to extend my first 2 rejuves.
Must break the curse of
And I'm using that as my kind of timer per se to get my last couple hots out here. Extend them on myself, that way they last the longest.
5,
Catching a quick drink and then finishing ramp.
2, 1.
Tranquility informed.
Watching during this convoke for any Soul of the Forest that we end with. We did not get any, so we can fit in 1 more and then Trink. And then buying a couple globals before the seeds come out, the crystals. Getting 1 regrowth per crystal for the cleave healing, focusing on my abundance as top priority, and then going back to healing the crystals. Using Nature Swiftness.
Glaives.
Back to healing the raid. We're watching for these glaives. Should be good here, but I'm just going to scoot a little bit.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Yes, we have blue assignment here, so we got 1 click to do. And I'm going to go ahead and just get off a quick Heart of the Wild. Getting it on cooldown for later when we need it to get our mana back, going into the intermission. positioning in the middle here, refreshing hots, roaring once we see everybody's frames, and watching extra for glaives here as we move.
Invoke burning spirits in 15.
Ramping, focusing on the crystal people first. I'm going to go ahead and bark scan as we start to get to about to pop here. Innervating the Holy Pally so it can carry this phase with Holy Lights on the crystals.
Watch out.
Focusing on abundant stacks and then helping out with crystals.
Careful behind us. Come back. Behind us a little bit.
Glaives.
Using
Despawned.
Memory game.
Careful behind. Behind us.
here we're red, so
Careful behind us again.
Stampeding roar in
2.
15.
Left glaive coming through boss.
I haven't had a glaive death in, yeah.
Beams.
I'll just reset this to death, no heroes.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
I am denial. This was the
I have many lucky doos. You like?
Rebuff mark of the wild.
Stupid.
Baladash Malanor.
You guys can get hit by glaives after 9.5 minutes. How about that?
Deal.
Nice.
Deal.
Okay, ramping here. Swift mending my first 2 rejuves. Gonna finish my last 3 hots on myself. And then extend them with Swift Mend, catch a quick drink. And then we'll finish our ramp going into
5, 4,
full.
3, 2, 1.
Tranquility spirits in 1.
Watching for Soul of the Forest procs during this. We did not end with any, so we're good. And Tranquility. Now we're buying a couple globals as the crystals spawn. I'm going to do 1 regrowth per crystal to get the cleave healing. I'm prioritizing my abundant stacks and keeping Swiftmend on cooldown. And we're using a Nature Swiftness to help with the crystals, and we're going back to raid healing. Here come the glaives.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Yes, we're blue, so we have 1 click right now. Just going into my abundant stacks fall off, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my Heart of the Wild on cooldown as we move to position. Just going to go ahead and Iron Bark him here. We're roaring as we, as everybody's frames come back into visibility. That means they've all come upstairs. I'm watching extra for glaives here as we move, because it's easy to get clipped for these. And as we're about to have these pop, I'm going to use my Bark Skin for this hit, innervating the Holy Pally, so he can blast into these crystals with Holy Lights. Let's help out the crystals with Nature's Swiftness.
Glaives.
Dodging these glaives. Do we go downstairs? No.
Right glaive. Careful behind us. Left glaive through boss.
Little camera shake helps to see what our mark is. Okay, refreshing hots on myself. I want to extend with Swiftmend and then roar. We're ramping. I'm watching. I'm prioritizing crystal people first with hots, and I'm watching for glaives. And I'm going to use Bark Skin about now. And that's both for the big hit for when they die, and then also to help my
Single target hits.
Glaives.
Good job.
and that's also for my ramp strength.
Too
The
late
park's
for
good.
the boss.
We did not go downstairs. Diamond. And I am going to use my Heart of the Wild here to get mana back. Making sure my hots on myself are extended. Positioning in the middle for the roar to help us get into position. And we're ramping. My goal is to have my ramp ending and being casting Tranquility as soon as I see the second beam here. So I'm going to go ahead and potion now. As soon as we see the second beam. Now I'm amazed that didn't kill me. That beam should have killed me, but it didn't even damage me, so.
Slice of shadow. Admirable, but futile.
And I've said this before, but I need to play as far forward as possible, because usually when I die, it's because of that. It's because of beams behind me clipping me. So I have crystals to my side and my back, so it's better if I just kind of tango a little closer to Donnie.
Because it's spreading.
Alright, ramping here, finishing. Uh-oh, I'm starting to get tongue-tied. Uh-oh. Ending my pre-ramp here with hots on myself, that way I can extend them with Swiftmend.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And after we catch a quick drink, we're finishing our ramp, going into full, watching for any Soul of the Forest procs here. We did not end with one, so we're good for one more Swiftmend into Tranquility. And then we're buying a couple globals for the crystals to come out, doing one regrowth per crystal. Prioritizing my abundance stacks here, and then helping with Nature's Swiftness. And going back to healing the raid now. You see the variance here? Like, I did the exact same thing as I've done for 400 pulls, and that one I did very low healing, and sometimes I'm like top, so it's just, I don't know. The variance is crazy.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Here I'm using Heart of the Wild, just to get it on cooldown. RNG of Convoke, yeah. That's how it goes. Alright, we're positioning in the middle here so we can roar as soon as we see everybody's health. Watching for glaives, because this is an easy place to get clipped. I'm going to position on everybody for F-Low. Okay, gonna Bark Skin here for the hit, and also to give strength to my ramp. We're innervating Holy Pally for his Holy Lights for this set. I overwrote a Soul of the Forest, unfortunately, there for my Convoke.
Glaives. Memory game.
Tank glaive, close to the boss. Okay, we're behind. Behind us to the boss. Left glaive.
Stampeding roar in 15.
These glaives are just bad. That bounces. Nope, it's good.
This one sucks, sorry.
Okay, going to the middle here now for the roar. We're ramping, looking at crystal people, and also watching for glaives as we move.
Spirits in 15.
Right glaive coming back towards us.
And a Bark Skin for this hit. I'm mad at how many times I've refreshed Life Bloom early this pull. Just little frustrations that probably only me is noticing. Just wasted globals. Okay, we're blue, so we have one click here. Diamond. So we're 1. And I'm going to go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild to get mana back. Get Nature Swiftness off cooldown here. And we're roaring to help everybody get into position, and we're ramping. Getting into position for intermission. I'm going to aim to cast my Tranquility as the second beam appears.
Invoke the spirits in 15.
This is a certainty you must embrace.
It's already happened, so cast it now and pray the beam doesn't spawn on me. Okay, and as we're ending here, I'm going to Bark Skin, Iron Bark somebody else, and I'm going to go into bear form. And a refresh Life Bloom on myself.
The dark well calls, and
But it doesn't expire during this transition here.
Stampede
Zai died, but we have no res. So that means I'm going to go ahead and Mark of the Wild in case I missed one earlier. I'm doing a little mini ramp here, and we're going to Wild Growth as this damage hits so that we can roar right now. Get Nature Swiftness on cooldown, just healing somebody with it. Scooting a little bit off to the side because the dunks are going to happen where we were just standing for the soak. So I know I'm safe here to just stand and cast. Gonna innervate and start my second ramp.
Soak Star.
Reversing my Wild Growth and my Swiftmend here so that I don't have to worry about the suck while I'm trying to cast Wild Growth. Let's remark of the Wild for Zai. This next beam position is directly to the other side of... Oh! I'm thinking too far ahead. Directly to the other side of the star.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
So we're in position.
Soak Star.
Already where we need to be. Wild Growthing as the damage hits, and we are roaring this set. Okay, and I'm going to start ramping. Got my Iron Barked the wrong dragon there. I was trying to game it for sweaters because he DC'd or something. Ramping here. Trying to have everything in my ramp cast except for Wild Growth so that we can now cast Convoke as we're moving. Okay, my position here going into the memory game is right.
Memory game.
Okay, memory game is T, triangle, diamond. T's first. And then diamond. Here comes the soaks.
Left side spread.
Did you guys restart your games at break?
It's not the break. It's the
Convoke the spirits.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Also, it grabbed the seed even though I disengaged. I dropped it instantly, but I don't know if that was actually the issue.
Rating on hotspot, that sucks, man.
Until like 5 seconds after we landed.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Clipped you at the last millisecond or some shit, like with the bear chip.
I picked up the seed and I was like, I think I'm the worst person that could have done this.
Don't you just stand there when you game?
I know, but I'm dragging the boss away from
It's the range seed,
melee.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
It's actually that Yogurt has to tank that with one healer. It's so fucking cursed. Would have been the best way to do that.
It's so cursed.
Well, see you guys Monday.
Okay.
I'm gonna press you fuck off with that.
Well, it is one pull away from the boss being dead. Let's fucking do it, please. I know I'm one to speak, but we can fucking do it.
Fucking got it. Dodge Claves.
Alright, ramping here, extending the first 2 rejuves.
Don't pick up crystals like a dumbass like me. Eat
Be
pizza.
really nervous and shaky.
Be really nervous and shaky and shit yourself.
Got my last few hots on myself, and extending with Swiftmend, catching a quick drink.
5, 4, 3, 2,
And then finishing the ramp. Somebody pulled early. I think. Squeezing in one more Swiftmend before we trank. Buying a couple globals now before we start healing the crystals. Doing 1 regrowth per crystal for the cleave healing. Prioritizing abundant stacks and helping now with crystal healing with nature swiftness.
Glaives.
Watching for glaives. We're good here.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Nope. Let's stay upstairs and pad a little bit. Watching for this glaive. I think I'm good.
Stampeding roar in
I'm
15.
gonna go ahead and Harnir Racial and get Heart of the Wild off so that it's ready going into the intermission to get mana back. And we're gonna roar as soon as we see everybody. Getting Swiftmend on cooldown, ramping and watching for glaives as we move.
Invoke the spirits in 15.
It's easy to get clipped here. I'm prioritizing people with crystals with my rejuves first. And then as we're about to pop these, I'm going to go ahead and Bark Skin for both the damage and then also to make my ramp a little stronger. We're innervating the Holy Pally here so we can carry this phase with Holy Lights. Let's help out with Nature Swiftness, and they're done. Dodging Glaives. I can finish that regrowth because I started casting it before they actually appeared. We're red here, so we have 2 clicks. First one needs to happen very quickly so that blue can do theirs on time. And the last one can just happen leisurely. Or circle. Little camera shake helps to see what your mark is. Let's get out of the boss's hitbox. Okay, positioning in the middle here for Roar. Once we see everybody, getting Swiftmend on cooldown as we go into our ramp here. Ramping again, prioritizing crystal people first. And as these are about to finish, we'll go ahead and Bark Skin for this damage, and then also for extra healing from the ramp. Waves are coming soon. Just a little scoot. Do we go downstairs? Yep, we get red again. Helping with these soaks, getting this click. We'll help with the res when we go upstairs if it's not done by then. And I'm going to go ahead and get Mark of the Wild on cooldown for the mana. Gonna Mark of the Wild as soon as we can see everybody. Roaring to help everybody get into position, and we're ramping. My position is right here. I did Mark of the Wild, so we're good.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
And I'm going to be aiming to cast Trank as the second beam appears here.
Slice of shadow. Slice of shadow.
And as we finish, I'm going to Bark Skin and Iron Bark somebody else. And go into bear form. I did not go into bear form. Donnie's dead.
Enough. Sorry, Donnie.
The dark well calls.
Yogurt clipped in. Sounds like.
Stampeding roar in 15. Soak star.
Okay, first soak here is to the side. I'm in star group, so we're on this side of star. Gonna wild growth as the damage hits. Roaring. Use Nature Swiftness on somebody low here. We'll go ahead and Harnir Racial as well. This dunk is going to happen where we were standing for soaking, so I know I'm safe here. This one is directly on the marks.
Soak star.
Invoking. I missed my I missed my innervate there for that set. But I'll just do it on my next ramp.
Personals in 15.
Dunks will happen right here on the marks where we were just soaking. And we're doing just a little mini ramp. We're off to the other side of the marks
Stampeding
now.
Roar in 15. Soak Star.
Should be good here. And we're roaring this suck. I'm gonna Iron Bark myself on this set. Okay, here comes the dunk. I'm gonna innervate myself, and we are ramping going into P3 here. So, ramping. I want to have my entire ramp done except for Wild Growth here. So, Bark Skin, and gonna Tiger's Dash, Wild Growth, and Convoke. Moving to position. My position for Memory Game is on the center group here to the side.
Memory Game.
So watching for Memory Game now. It is Diamond, Circle, T. Diamond, Circle, T. T's last, so. Circle goes. Circle.
Purple can go. I think diamond already went. Sorry.
Left side spread.
Here come the soaks. Watching for constellations.
Triangle X, diamond first.
Should be safe here. Finishing this soak. And here go into another ramp. This first one is going to be Roar. And we're convoking into Tranquility.
X, diamond, T, X first. Diamond, when you can.
Help with finishing this soak. Next we got Memory Game.
Memory Game.
Memory Game right side.
It is T, Diamond, X. T, Diamond, X. So I'm X, so I'm going to be last.
Wrong match again?
No, our
that
seed
was
died.
seed blowing up.
I died because I thought someone was about to resolve the Memory Game on top of me.
I assume I killed Donnie in that phase. I don't know if I did, but I got double targeted. And I assume he had nowhere to fucking go. And the intermission, I mean.
Oh, sorry, I need 1 second. I don't really know, because I thought I was safe from Rag and...
Pretty sure you got clipped by mine, and
Okay.
I don't know. I can't keep track of where everyone is. Like, I gotta just make my seed safe and then try to get out. I'm always trying to drop my seed and then backstep, but it's like some people are just at the perfect angle like all the time. I want to repeat again, when you're getting in a position right before the glaives shootout, if you are on the exact opposite side of the boss, you need to be hyper aware of where that tank side glaive or glaives is going to bounce back, because it's killed like multiple people tonight across different pulls. Or you can avoid that entirely and just go angled.
You know what P3 is missing? Glaives.
To react.
They should add glaives back into P3. That'd be nice.
If the boss is where Breezy is, and you stand right here, the likelihood of you seeing this glaive that bounces directly
Heck,
back
P4
from the
too.
wall
Why
is
not?
just kind of low. So if
Sorry,
you do
I'm
that,
here.
be ready.
I'm here.
1 sec. You don't gotta recap.
I'm reloading real quick.
It's actually awesome. I just wanted to adjust something really quick in edit mode and my game froze. It's fucking sick.
Okay, we're ramping here on pull. Extending my first 2 rejuves. And using that Swift Mend as kind of my timer for when I should be getting my last few hots out on myself. And we'll extend them, catch a quick little drink. That way we've got the longest hots on ourselves.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Finishing the ramp into Convoke. And I'm watching for any Soul of the Forest procs that linger. Nope, so we're good for one more Soul of the Forest and then Tranquility. Buying a couple globals here before the crystals come out. Healing each crystal once with a regrowth so that we can get the cleave healing across them. Prioritizing my abundance on myself.
Glaives.
And then going back to healing the raid, watching for glaives.
Memory
Do we go downstairs? Yep. Alright, so we're red, so this first click needs to be quick. So blue can do their thing. And circle.
Stampeding roar in 15.
And as we move, I'm going to go ahead and get my Heart of the Wild on cooldown so it's ready going into the intermission when I actually need the mana back.
One click through boss.
Watching that glaive. Roaring once we see everybody, which is right now.
Let's go again. Let's go again. Yes.
Invoke the spirits in
Dodge,
15.
please. Please. Pretty please.
This was the only
Many deals for a friend of the
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Trisket said he lost power.
Oh no.
The actual Curse of Ra, dude.
Oh no.
Yup.
Well, we'll be selling this anyway, so we should just 19 man.
Sure. Well, he's a seed carrier, right? So.
Yeah, but like
I'll do it.
Vernie can just like do it though.
Yeah, true.
Do what? Sorry.
You're doing a seed now.
You're doing a seed now, dude.
Fine. I will just hold it forever.
At least healers, yeah, healers don't have any other mechanics, so should probably help with seeds.
There's so many dispels with this boss.
You don't know how hard it is to run away from a beam and kick a thing, dude. Fuck you.
Me and Riv can swap it for sure, right, Riv?
Think I'm DC?
Don't you want to think about new stuff?
Can you imagine the tanks having to carry seeds and then just drop it and swap real quick each time that like a tank mechanic comes out?
Technically, this is a moment where we should bring in Moggy, but
All right, someone bring Zan in.
So Zan, you're doing a seed?
Bruh.
You know what? Just because, Zan, you're going to be doing a Triscuit's interrupt and his positioning, so if you could look over that real quick.
Yeah. Also, you're gonna be doing Yogurt's callouts and Barry's callouts and Breezy's callouts, and yeah.
You're gonna do the P3 memory game click. Too.
Yeah. Yep.
We gave you a shield, right? So you could tank as well.
Yeah. So what's your shield looking like, actually? Wait, what's your Voidwalker looking like, actually?
oh, I got that, dude. Easy clout. Let me just look at the raid plan real quick.
Quick little one man the boss, dude. I'm just gonna log out.
Loki, it would be sick if warlocks could like do shit with their pets and like micro them just so they have more work to do. That'd be awesome.
No. No.
Make demo lock an RTS spec where they're like highlighting their units and like moving them around and shit.
I mean, there is a move to command, but it's really clunky.
They would need to fix pet AI drastically. They're kind of retarded. So
Yeah, I mean, apparently the best unholy DKs like position their pets to frontal cleave packs better. So
What? Forget that.
Growing to that level.
I don't know. I don't know exactly what he does because I'm scared to use move here because it also tells the Magus to start moving, which is kind of dumb.
He's back on
Definitely, like centrally placing his pet.
he's probably picking a mob on the outside to attack.
Yeah.
Huzzah, he's back.
Hooray!
If you made any UI changes and did not reload or close your game and reopen it, make sure you put your kick back if you need.
Mm-hmm.
Upgrade it all.
I feel like the reason why we might
Maybe
be
repush the note too.
because we're not getting a few callouts like, you know, when you after you say dodge glaives, Yogurt, I need you to then say now DPS the boss.
You just gotta move people's characters for them or something.
Mm-hmm.
You know the keyboard, Yogurt?
The game has a follow function. We could use that.
If there were 20, if there were 20 of Gert, this was
Okay,
would be
press
dead
your
by
follow
now.
macro.
Can you follow in combat? I thought they broke that.
I don't know. I haven't tried it. I'll try it this pull.
Yeah, thanks, Moya.
Okay. Surely this is the pull. Ramping, finishing the last couple hots on myself so I can extend them and have them be the longest duration.
4, 3,
Catching a quick drink
2,
and then finishing ramp as pull starts into a convoke. Seeing if we get a Soul of Dwarves proc. We did not, so we can go ahead and fit in one more before hitting Tranquility. Now we're buying a couple globals before the crystals spawn. There's the crystals. We're going to do one regrowth into each. And then prioritize keeping my abundance stacks high, using Nature Swiftness now on the lowest health crystal.
Glaives.
Going back to healing the raid. Watching for these glaives.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Yes, we have red, so we have 2 clicks to do, and the first one needs to be as quickly as possible so blue can do their thing.
Stampeding roar in
go.
15.
Camera shake to see what we are. Circle. Use Heart of the Wild to get it on cooldown so that it's ready going into the intermission. A little late on when I normally do that, unfortunately. Roaring as soon as we see everybody, and then getting Swiftman as on cooldown as early as possible. Watching this glaive.
Innervate burning in 15.
Very easy to get hit by glaives here, so spending extra attention on that. We're ramping, and I'm going to Bark Skin as these pop. Innervating Holy Pally here so we can hit these seeds with Holy Lights and carry this phase. And now that we've got our abundance and stuff taken care of, we're going to go ahead and do a Nature Swiftness. Watching for glaives. We're safe here, so we're just going to keep casting.
Memory game.
Watching that bounce. Alright, we have blue. We have 1 click to do here. And right there.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Triangle or 1. Alright, then moving to the middle here, so we're ready for the roar as soon as we see everybody's health bars right now. Running into the beam, getting Swiftman on cooldown, and we're ramping, prioritizing people with crystals first.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
And then watching for glaives, positioning slightly to the side and diagonal. It's easier to see the glaives. Gonna go ahead and Bark Skin. And finishing ramp. Come glaives. We're safe here. Watching for bounces.
Memory game.
Here comes memory game. Huzzah. We got all three. We got red, blue, and upstairs. My Heart of the Wild is a little later than I would have liked. I would like to be casting it right now. Okay, we'll do it now. For the mana. Got an Ironbark Yogurt here. Getting into the middle and roaring now for everybody to get into position. And we're getting into our intermission position and ramping. Goal is to be casting Innervate as soon as we see the second beam. Go ahead and pot, and there's the beam. I'm going to go ahead and Trank. Invoking now. And I'm going to play as far up and closest to Donnie here as possible. We're just going to work around each other so we don't have to worry about the seed people on the side and behind us. And Donnie is playing on a hotspot, so I'm going to Ironbark him there. Oh, Ironbark was on cooldown, so I didn't do anything. And then as soon as we get control of our character again, we're going to refresh Life Bloom so that doesn't fall off. Swift Mend as soon as it's available. Getting into position. We are part of this star group, so I'm going to be standing right here. We are slightly off to the side. Doing a little mini ramp and going to be casting... I'm a little late on that Wild Growth. My goal is to cast that as soon as the damage hits, but I global locked myself. And I am Stampeding Roaring the first and third set.
Invoke the spirits in
It's getting a little bit off to the side. Those dunks happen where you're standing for the soak, so I was probably about safe there, but I didn't want to risk it. So here we're finishing up our ramp. Invoking. We got a Soul of the Forest proc, which is great. Just spent that before using Swiftmend. We're safe here because the dunk is going to happen on the mark. So we're going to just keep casting. Now we're to the side of the marks.
Stampeding
Probably right about
15,
there.
Soak Star.
Little ramp, Wild Growthing and Roaring. Getting into position now. I'm going to Ironbark somebody who's lower. And we're starting to ramp now, going into P3. It doesn't show on NSRT, but this is where I ramp. And my goal is to have everything except for my Wild Growth cast. Unfortunately, my Swiftman kind of messed me up a little bit. There we go. Sprinting into this place.
I walked out of that.
Come on, man. Do that.
This was the only
You
outcome.
can't do that. It's illegal. You stand in that shit.
It's not fair. It's fair, it's just a hard boss. Just the way it be. Everybody's all amped up on adrenaline and stuff. Jittery.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Under pressure. 32 minutes left in raid for the week. The bases are loaded. Final inning.
That wasn't me.
Just gotta chill and have fun playing the game.
I did walk out of it, but Bruzy was still in it.
Yeah, I mean, both of our soaks spawned on the right side, and then one Zath or Sido needed to get in it. I mean, I guess I could have too, but I'm the seed guy.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, finishing my ramp as pull starts here, looking for Soul of the Forest procs. We did not end with one, so we're good to just go ahead and push Swiftmend into Rejuve, into Trank. And we're buying a couple globals now before the crystals hit. Hitting each crystal with one regrowth for the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundant stacks over healing the crystals, and then going back to healing them with Nature Swiftness, and then regrowths for as long as we can afterwards. We're safe here, so I'm going to keep casting.
Memory game.
Do we go down? These bounces are terrible. We're blue, so we have one click to do here, and it is Diamond. Watching this glaive again.
Stampeding roar in
And I'm going to get this Heart of the Wild on cooldown.
It's probably gonna come back again. Yep, it's coming back again. Break wave. Beams.
And positioning in the middle, roaring as soon as we see everybody, getting Swiftwind on cooldown as quickly as possible. And we're already ramping, looking for crystal people first. And really watching for glaives during that movement, because it's easy to get clipped there. I'm going to go ahead and bark skin before the damage hits. Finishing the ramp and innervating the Holy Pally so we can carry the crystals in this one with Holy Lights. Prioritizing my abundant stacks over healing the crystals, going back into healing the crystals now with Nature Swiftness.
Glaives.
Watching for glaives. We're safe here.
Memory game.
Watching these bounces. Get to stay upstairs this time, so we just get to chill and heal. I'm not going to worry about building too many more abundant stacks because we're about to ramp right after this. So it's just going to kind of do my thing with Swiftmend. Oh, we made it into the middle. Hooray.
This was the only outcome.
Made it back, right? We died to the glaive speed. I just wanted to make sure red phase was a little funky.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Okay, ramping here, extending my first 2 rejuves. Finishing with my last few hots on myself so I can extend them all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Finishing the ramp into Convoke, watching for Soul of the Forest procs. Nope, so we can go ahead and Swiftmend into Trank.
I fucked my kick up, sorry.
And then we're sprinting into middle.
Admirable, but futile. This was the only outcome.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
I'm going to be calling this out in my sleep now at this point.
Doesn't even matter.
Just lock in, guys.
Is very long and very grueling, and this boss is very frustrating. But just fucking
I need
be
like
calm.
20 seconds.
Be calm. Follow mechanics.
I'm good.
Okay, ending with the last couple hots on myself, extending in the Swiftmend.
3, 2,
and finishing the ramp. Watching for Soul of the Forest. We did get one, so we'll spend it, and then Swiftmend, and then Trank. Now we're buying a couple globals before the crystals hit. Sending 1 regrowth into each. Using Nature Swiftness to help out. Prioritizing keeping Swiftmend on cooldown so we can keep our abundant stacks high. Ooh, nice RNG this one.
Memory game.
Okay, watching for if we go downstairs, which we did not.
Back through boss tank.
So I'm going to Harnier Racial while everybody's fairly stacked. Go ahead and get Wild Growth on cooldown. Little camera shake to see what we are. We're 2. Get out of the box, this hitbox, just in case. Okay, now we're moving to the middle, watching these glaives. Roaring once everybody's visible on the frames. And really watching for glaives here as we move, because it's easy to get clipped.
I am
I'm ramping. And I'm going to go ahead and bark skin as these are about to pop. And we're innervating Bernie here so we can heal up these crystals with big holy lights.
Glaives.
Missed those soaks. How did we not die though?
Memory game.
Okay, now we're dead.
That was very soaked.
This was the
I don't
only
know why people left it.
I have many
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
good fortune to our friends.
Oh, Triscuit's power probably went out again.
Just gets power one out. Again.
Still in Discord. Triscuit, are you
Oh.
coming back?
Yeah, I was with my internet that time.
Shatter.
I'm here.
Okay, we're ramping, extending our first 2 rejuves. Using Swiftmend as our timer for when we need to fit in our drink. And our last couple heals on ourself here. Okay, extending. Oh, now I got the hiccups. Shoot.
This one does that.
5,
Lock in and kill it.
4,
I got it. Fucking get it.
3,
Finishing our ramp.
1.
Tranquility and
Watching for any Soul of Force procs during this convoke. Nope, so we can go ahead and fit in one more Swiftmend and then Trank. Buying some globals before the crystals pop. Healing the crystals now 1 regrowth each. That way we get the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundance healing over doing the crystals and then helping out with the nature swiftness on the crystals.
Glaives.
They're finishing up now, so we'll go ahead and go back to healing the raid. We're safe here from these glaives, so we can just keep
Memory
going.
game.
Watching for the bounces. We get to stay upstairs apparently, so we can just get to heal. Don't have to worry about clicking anything.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
And we didn't get an assignment. Wow, we're spoiled. Let's get Nature Swiftness on cooldown, and then we'll go ahead and get our Heart of the Wild on cooldown so it's ready going into the intermission to restore mana. And now we're positioning into the middle of the boss, getting our Roar off once everybody's frames are visible, getting Swiftmend on cooldown, watching glaives as we move,
Innervate Bernie in 15.
because it's easy to get clipped here. And I'm ramping, prioritizing people with crystals.
Right glaives.
Gonna bark skin before these pop. Oh my gosh. Gonna innervate Bernie here so we can hit these crystals with big holy lights. And let's help out with nature swiftnesses.
Glaives.
Okay, watching these glaives. We're good here.
Memory game.
We're red, so we have 2 clicks, and this first one needs to be very fast. The second one needs to happen.
Right glaive. Another right glaive.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
We more.
Beams.
Getting our roar off, and also trying to use Swiftmend on cooldown. Ramping already.
I am denial.
Watching these glaives. Arc skinning into our convoke here. That way we negate some of the damage from that explosion and also juice up our ramp a little bit with the self-healing.
Glaives.
There's the glaives. We can move just a little bit.
Memory game.
At some point during this, I'm looking to get mana back with Heart of the Wild. We're red, so first click needs to be fast, and we have a second click that we can't forget about. It's the only job that needs a second click.
Left glaive.
We're triangle, getting that Heart of the Wild off, just like I talked about. Watching this glaive. Let's get Nature Swiftness on cooldown. Okay, and then we are roaring now that everybody's in range. Ramping now, getting into position. My position is right here. I'm aiming to be casting Tranquility as I see the second beam hit the ground. So I'm going to go ahead and pot here. I'm a little late. Convoking, watching these. Donnie and I are playing close together to give the seed people as much room as possible. But he is also playing on a hotspot right now, so I gotta give him some extra grace and move ahead of time. And somebody clipped the crystal.
Swear left side's not going out far enough. I felt more cramped tonight than I have all last week.
I think Zanlox has a lot of room on his left. I think.
I mean, I could move further left, but that time I moved right because the beams were just demonic.
Wait, Zan is back in. Who's in A4 now?
I tried to move left and then another beam, so I had to go back right.
Like, I think we're...
Has he been in all night and they were just memeing?
Yeah, I mean, you're sort of close to the people to the left of you too, so I think they need to move over as well.
Yeah.
But like me and Yogurt should not be having to dodge each other ever.
All right. Ramping. Extending my first 2 rejuves. Using my Swiftmend as my guide on when I need to be done and catching my drink real quick. Doing my last few hots on myself so that I can extend them and they can be the longest. Finishing our ramp here. Convoking and watching to see if we get any Soul of the Forest procs. We did not end with any, so we're good to go ahead and do a quick Swiftmend before we do Tranquility. To get off just a little bit more Soul of the Forests. Healing the crystals now, 1 regrowth per crystal. Focusing on keeping my abundance stacks high by prioritizing that over healing the crystals.
Glaives.
And casting the rejuve on the raid instead of a crystal. Dodging these glaives. Do we go downstairs? Yes, we're blue, so we have 1 click to do. Watching this glaive. T. And as we move, I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild to get it on cooldown. We are diamond, so we can go ahead and move to 5 here. And then positioning centrally so we can get this roar off as soon as we see everybody's health frames right now. Getting Swiftmend on cooldown. And we're ramping. Watching for glaives as we move, because this is a very common place to get hit. Prioritizing putting hots on the crystal people first. I'm bark skinning to negate some of this hit, and then also to juice up my ramp up a little bit. Innervating the Holy Pally here so we can carry this phase with Holy Lights on the crystals. And we'll help out now with Nature Swiftness. Watching these glaives.
Memory game.
Oh, that's a miracle that didn't get hit. Memory game, we have 1 click to do as the blue player. Good use Harney Racial. For X, little camera shake helps to see what we are. I'm going to go ahead and Iron Bark Shatters here. Or sweaters. Hard to see with all those hots. Go into the middle now, and we're going to roar now. Running into the beam. And ramping. Making sure the hots on ourself don't fall off. I'm going to sit on this Swiftmend so it times up with the ramp. If I sent it now, it would mess up my whole ramp. So, bark skinning. Finishing up the ramp. Okay, getting ready for glaives now. Can finish that regrowth cast because we started before the glaives appeared. And I am ready to go ahead and get my Heart of the Wild off so that I can get some mana back going into this intermission. Little camera shake, we're diamond. I'm going to go ahead and use a Nature Swiftness here on somebody. Get in the middle so we can roar, help everybody get to their positions. We'll go to our position, which is right here. And I'm ramping for Tranquility. I'm aiming to be casting Tranquility as soon as I see the second beam. So we'll go ahead and pot now. And there's the second beam, so I'm going to go ahead and start casting it. Tranking. Mage Dawn died to something. Go ahead and res him.
Slice of shadow.
And here we go. I'm going to Iron Bark, Bark Skin, go into bear form. Just for as much survivability as we can. I'm going to Mark of the Wild and extend Life Bloom on myself, Swiftmend, all that stuff so that we're good during this stun.
Stampeding roar in
Now we're moving to the Star group.
Marks, left of marks.
First soak here is to the side of Star. I'm ramping. I'm going to be casting Wild Growth as the damage hits right now. And this first one is a Roar. I'm watching for any low health people to possibly put a Nature Swiftness on them. Nope, and so we're going to just go ahead and use it after that to get it on cooldown. Let's scoot to the side here. What was that?
That shouldn't be possible. That should like be totally not possible to happen.
I guess it was me, but I dashed right through the middle. I dashed right through the middle, and I don't know. I definitely thought I got one.
You have a giant private aura box that tells you when you have it.
Yeah, I know, but I've done the same thing for like the past 2 weeks, so I just felt like I should have had it. I don't know. I wasn't really looking for that.
Down to the wire now. Alright, ramping. Extending my first 2 rejuves. Gonna aim to have my last couple hots cast on myself and then extend them with Swiftmend. And then go ahead and catch a quick drink. And then finish the ramp.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility in form.
Watching for any Soul of the Forest procs. Nope, so we're good to cast one more Swiftmend into Trank. And then we're going to start healing the crystals here. 1 regrowth per, so we can get some cleave healing. Focusing on my abundant stacks before focusing on the crystals. Sorry, I got distracted by that.
Careful behind.
Memory game.
We're blue, so we have 1 click assignment here. It is Circle. I'm going to refresh Life Bloom and then get Heart of the Wild on cooldown. We're 2 here, watching for this glaive.
Boss. Watch the back pass.
Now we're moving to the middle so we can be ready for the roar as soon as everybody is in range. Watching for the health bars to be back in range. I'm ramping now, watching for glaives as we move. This is a common place to get hit. Prioritizing crystal people first. I'm going to go ahead and Bark Skin as well to negate the damage from this hit.
You solve nothing.
Pick one off.
This was the only outcome.
Many deals for a friend of the grump.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
I mean, we can just run into the middle of the room for the next 10 minutes and call it if everyone's so exhausted. Otherwise, like, sit up and focus because we have like 2 real pulls left.
Yeah, no shrimp posture. No shrimp posture.
Okay,
The
ramping.
last two pulls, your little hearts.
Extending my first 2 rejuves, and I'm using Swiftmend as kind of my timer for when to get my last few hots out on myself so that they can be the longest duration ones. Extending them and catching a quick little drink here, and then we'll finish the
5,
ramp.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility in 4.
And watching for any Soul of the Forest procs that I need to resolve now before I cast my Swiftmend, which we did have one. That's nice. Nice RNG there. You can see that paying off. It's always nice when that happens. 1 regrowth per, so that we can have better cleave healing when we cast our Nature Swiftness.
Glaives.
And going back to healing the raid. Watching for these glaives.
Memory game.
Add glaives here. We have red, so we have our first click we need to do quickly. And we'll have a second click we can't forget to do.
Stampeding roar in
We
15.
extend Life Bloom, and we're going to go ahead and get our...
It's probably staying here, so just keep your eye on this one.
Oh my gosh, this glaive just wants my lunch.
There's no way. There's no way, man. Okay. Sorry, first time I've done that. Let's go again.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Okay, ramping. Extending my first 2 rejuves. And then I'm going to be doing my last couple on myself and extending them.
Never thought it'd be like ironically the fucking.
Catch a quick drink, and then we'll finish our ramp.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility in 4.
Watching for any Soul of the Forest procs we need to resolve before we cast our Swiftmend, and then we'll do our Trank.
Alright, I got y'all.
And then buying a couple globals for the crystals to hit. 1 regrowth per crystal, so we can have good cleave healing when we do our Swiftmend.
Glaives.
And we're dodging glaives.
Alright, watching for these glaives.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Yes, we have reds, so we're having 2 clicks to do, and this first one needs to be very fast. And then we can't forget to do the second one.
Stampeding roar in 15.
We are circle. Watching this glaive. Getting Heart of the Wild on cooldown, so it's ready for when I need to cast it to get mana back going into the intermission.
Beams.
And now we're going into the middle, and we're going to roar as soon as we get back upstairs and see everybody's health bars coming to range. Watching glaives as we move.
Innovate the spirits in 15.
And we're ramping, focusing on crystal people first, ideally. Doing bark skin as these start to pop. Innervating Vernie here so we can carry these crystals with holy lights.
2 bright glaives, tank glaive.
Getting a quick res off. I'm not going to have Nature Swiftness though for these crystals. We got it. Remark of the Wilding. Watching these glaives. We get to stay up his stairs here. Hammer Shake helps us to see what we are. We're T.
Behind.
Okay, going into the middle here for this roar. Once we see everybody's health. We're moving and focusing on not getting hit by glaives
Convoke
as we
the
move.
spirits in 15.
And as these get ready to pop, we're going to Bark Skin, both to negate the damage of the hit and to help our ramp, and to also give us some extra survivability in case we tunnel and get hit by a glaive.
Glaives.
Oh my gosh. Okay, watching for these glaives.
Memory game.
Did we go downstairs? We did not. Quickly get off my Heart of the Wild here for some mana regen. We're X, we're 1. Alright, and now we're moving to the middle to get this roar off to help everybody get into position. And we're ramping as we get into our own position.
Beautiful.
I'm aiming to cast my Trank as I see the second beam appear. So I should be finished my ramp here. Go ahead and pot, and I see the second beam, so I'm going to go ahead and Trank. And then Convoke. And I'm playing really close to Donnie here so that our seed people on either side of me, to my left and to my back, don't have to worry as much. Again on me. Okay, I'm going to Bark Skin, I'm going to put Iron Bark on somebody else, and then go into Bear just for a little bit of extra safety. Let's replenish our Life Bloom so it doesn't expire.
100 times. Just relax and make it smooth.
Stampeding roaring.
Getting Life Swiftmend on cooldown. We're part of the Star group, so our first soak is slightly to the side here on Star. Doing a little mini ramp, and we'll cast Wild Growth as this hits. We're roaring. The first and the third sucks. My position to drop is right here, second over on from Star. I'm scooting over just a little bit so that I can free cast, because the dunk is going to happen directly where we were standing. Moving to position now on the Star, on the marks for this next one. I'm ramping. I'm going to go ahead and finish my ramp here. And Convoking. We do not have a roar for this one, so we're just fighting it. Relying on our instant casts. Looking for somebody low to go ahead and use Iron Bark. We're off the mark, so we're good to stand and cast for this dunk. Alright, next beams are directly to the other side of the mark.
Stampeding roar in 15. Soak Star.
Here these come. And this one is my roar.
Beautiful. We're in knock positions.
And I'm ramping. Doesn't show an NSRT, but I am ramping going into P3 right now. This is my knockback position. I'm aiming to have my entire ramp done, except for Wild Growth. So we have Bark Skin going. I have everything done. Going to go ahead and Wild Growth now and Convoke. Getting into position for P3. I have Heart of the Wild that I'd like to do at some point, but it's not really a huge deal. We'll do it now. Okay, in position now for Memory Game. My position is right here. It's T diamond or T triangle diamond. So we're last.
Triangle.
And diamond. Watching for these constellations now. Next is going to be Soaks. Here's the Soaks.
We're going circle, diamond, X. Circle is first.
Okay, we gotta get this Soak.
Diamond, then X.
Oh!
Good job.
Alright, we're ramping here now. This one is my roar. Roar now. Finish this ramp.
Soaks.
We've never had that happen before.
What the fuck was that? Did it just like bait?
Baited it in the wrong fucking cone.
Yeah.
Why are we trying new things, guys?
Fucking tanks, dude, every time.
Something. One
Something
more.
changed.
I really want to pull again.
We just do one more, guys.
I'd rather not do another P1 wipe for fun, but I don't know.
It's for fun though.
Please pull.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
I was gonna say Zai didn't auto leave like he usually has to, so I think we have to do one.
It was at 2 seconds left of the 20-second logout timer, but I canceled it just for you guys. So.
All right, let's waste this time, boys.
Oh no.
Pull again for a kill.
A mana.
Barry,
Well,
you're
normally I'd be
either
ramping a lot
doing
earlier.
nonsense
This is going to be
clipping
kind of be a
muted or
little
you're
weak
muted
ramp,
because you didn't talk
but
the whole time.
I was Discord muted.
It's all good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility Spirits in 1.
I am denied.
okay, getting one more Swiftwind off before we trank. It's kind of a weaker ramp because we did kind of a quick pull there, and I didn't realize I was not full on mana. So doing one regrowth on each crystal for the cleave healing for when we do Nature Swiftness. Prioritizing my abundant stacks first, and then doing our Nature Swiftness.
Glaives.
Watching for these glaives.
Memory game.
Watching for bounces. Do we go downstairs? We do. We're red, so we have one click that we need to do quickly. And then we have a second click that we can't forget to do.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Quick camera shake helps us to see what mark we are. Gonna go ahead and get Heart of the Wild on cooldown for mana later when I need it.
Careful behind
Watching
behind.
these glaives.
Beams.
Getting in position for roar. Once we see everybody's health bars, we can go ahead and roar. And we're ramping.
On the beam.
Watching for glaives as we move. Prioritizing putting rejuves on people with crystals. And as these are about to end, we're going to go ahead and bark skin now. Finish up our ramp. Innervate on Holy Pally so you can start blasting Holy Lights into these crystals. And then we'll help out with what's remaining with Nature Swiftness.
Glaives.
Going back to healing the raid.
Triple behind.
Okay, we're about to go
Memory
down. We'll
game.
go ahead and dodge that bounce. We get to stay upstairs. We don't even get a mark,
Stampeding Roar
too.
in 15.
Very nice. Alright, moving to the middle so it can be in range to roar for everybody once their health bars come into range right now. Running directly into the beam.
Glaive through beam. Coming
Watching
through
these
another glaive through beam.
glaives as we move. I'm not trying to get that soak because that needs to be immunities. If I had stood in it, it would have shown that somebody was soaking it, but I would not have been able to stay because I don't have an immunity. So it would have gotten hit by a beam.
Tank glaive close to boss.
Watching for glaives here because that would be an embarrassing way to die. Okay, and here comes the glaive respawns. Scoot over. Do we go downstairs? Yep, we're blue, so we have one click to do. X. And then I Heart of the Wild a little later than I normally do, so I need to make sure that I get this off right now before we go into intermission. Getting that res off. We'll remark of the Wild. And roaring now for everybody to get into position. We're ramping. Getting in getting into our own position. And I'm aiming to cast Tranquility as soon as I see the second beam appear. So I'll go ahead and use my pot now. And there's the beam, so Tranquility. And Convoke. I think I just overrode a Soul of the Forest, but that's okay. Playing a little close to Donnie here, so we don't have to worry as much about the seed people on either side of us. Okay, I'm going to Bark Skin myself, Iron Bark somebody else, and then go into Bear Form just for a little bit of extra safety, getting Swiftman on cooldown, getting Life Bloom on cooldown, and just doing Panic, Mark of the Wild, because in case I didn't get it off earlier and not everybody has it.
Roar in 15.
So now our group is Star Group. We're getting into position to the side of it. This first soak is right here. I'm doing a little mini ramp, and we're going to Wild Growth as soon as the damage hits. That way we can fight the suck. I am roaring on the first and the third suck. and then getting into position for the drop mine is second over from the star here. So these dunks are going to happen where we were standing for the soaks, so I'm going to scoot over just a little bit so I can happily cast. Alright, and then we're getting on the marks ahead of time. This is where the next soak will be. Ramping. I'm going to go ahead and reverse my... Oh, never mind. Finishing my Convoke here. Did get a Soul of the Forest proc, so we were able to use that before we cast Swiftmend. Now we're standing and casting. Here's the dunks. We're safe where we are. I'm going to go ahead and use Harney Racial. Okay, next soak is directly to the other side of the marks. Right about here-ish. Wild Growth, and then we'll roar. Looking for any low health people to go ahead and use Nature Swiftness on. Okay, and then here's the dunks. And it doesn't have a timer, but I am ramping here, going into P3, so... Ramping, ramping, ramping. Can aim to have my ramp completely done before this knock. My Nature Swiftness is off. I'm going to Wild Growth here while...
Grab the seed. Grab the seed.
The res available. Right side, get ready for
Memory game.
Okay, memory game's happening. Let's see what it is. X. Triangle, diamond. So we're second. X is good, and now diamond needs to go.
Ready for soaks, right side.
Watching these lines.
So.
Here come the soaks. We're already on it. That's awesome. Watching these constellations.
Diamond. Circle. X.
That's diamond.
X. Diamond.
Doesn't sound good over there.
Convoke the spirit.
Oh, no.
Your efforts are the absence of reason, of life,
No.
of life.
Alright, well. Good last try, I guess. Well, we didn't get it tonight, but should get it next week. I don't know if we're doing overtime raids over the weekend, so we'll see what everybody says in Discord and stuff.
How much time is left on your key, Joseph?
But
like 2 minutes.
overall, I'm happy with how I played tonight, which is all I can control. I think we did a pretty good job. We only had one glaive death.
Then that would have became a whole thing.
That was our biggest mistake. So
like muting yourself and not talking actually works.
good stuff. All right, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.